You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you are out here in the land of Ivrix, way off to the east, near the Pearl Sanctuary. Actually, in the Pearl Sanctuary, where you have established a base as part of the House of Flowers clandestine organization. As you work to stabilize Ivrix from political and other forces. Over the past several weeks, you dove into nearby lake seeking more information about a plot that has been going on that has been orchestrated by someone calling themselves Sescal Ash. You dove to the bottom of the lake where you found an aboleth who was attempting to mechanize various undead into a warforged army. After some dynamic and original creative thinking by the hero of Ivrix and his assistants, you've managed to save the city from potential attack by destroying the army, leaving a few husks behind. You've returned to the surface, and after providing your housemate, Greg Budknife, with a powerful crown to assist in his duties, have taken a long rest. Wake up the next day. What would you like to do?
Before everyone wakes up, Meal's going to finish his nightly duties that he was doing.
Okay.
So I don't know if Callie's here or not, but he's sneaking into Callie's room while she trances or whatever she does.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll stealth check, or do you want me to just go in? I can do. I'm sneaking in, but we can skip
Let's
the
roll
roll.
your stealth check.
Damn it! I have to roll. Good. Nightly duties. So he's gonna sneak in and place something inside her, like traveling pouch or wherever she has handy by her. She'll find out what it is when she wakes up and uses her microphone. Inside her pouch. Maybe slip. I don't know what you carry on you, Callie. I might put it in your pocket. Where do you normally carry your flask? Well,
between
I'm
hand and mouth is where she usually carries it.
Well, I'm putting in your hand then. I'm gonna slide a hand into her hand. But I'll put it like in her, like where she normally carries it. I think she has it on her belt right there, so I'll put it. I'll put it on her belt or somewhere where she can find it easy.
She is too drunk to notice. All right.
I'm aware. I know how she operates.
Did you replace the existing one?
No,
I did not. One? No? Okay. You just left her a second one.
Yep. And I sneak out and guess go get ready for the day.
You know what we call that, right? Enabling.
I'm
No.
Neil's well aware of what he's doing.
No. Enabling her to be better at her job is what it is.
Uh-huh.
If better means drunker.
Yep. She's great.
All right. So, as you guys wake up the next morning after having done nightly thing, you've gotten your long rest. What would you like to do this morning? As you can smell muffins being baked. Hints of blueberry.
Oh, yay. Brahmi will go downstairs and investigate the scent of muffins.
As you go downstairs, you hear and dancing in the kitchen, Greg Budknife is wearing a long white apron with frills.
I love it. Is he wearing his crown that we bestowed upon him?
Yes.
He's so cute.
Ah, thanks. Whoa! Hi! You're too
I
startling in the
smelled
morning.
Yeah,
you might want to brush that
sorry.
hair.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the muffins. I was so distracted. Are they still baking?
He smiles. And he will pull out a muffin tin of 6 muffins and put it up on the oven.
Oh, okay. Maybe she should wait a minute since they're hot. Okay,
Of
she'll
course.
go brush her hair.
I've got the butter ready and everything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, on second thought, I will eat them. My hair can wait.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's fine. No one's here. Who cares?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You don't care. No one cares, right?
Oh, yeah,
Do
no
you
one
care?
cares. No.
It's fine.
Huh? As he gives you a good 3 feet.
Is my hair that upsetting?
I don't know, is it? How upsetting
I don't
spaghetti
know.
is Brahmi's hair after a night's sleep?
Okay, to be clear, she did shower all the lake water off her before bed.
Understood.
So she is clean. But
Right.
but yeah, probably a little crazy.
A little crazed?
Probably just a little crazy. You know.
Yeah.
The way curly hair tends to get a little crazy if you don't brush it in the morning. So she's gonna
You gonna take one of the
I don't-
muffins?
she's gonna take one of the muffins very carefully and put some butter on it and sit
Awesome.
down.
It's horrible.
Oh,
No, why would you do this to me? Oh,
They are the
Mommy.
worst muffins, worst excuse of ingredients to be called muffins that you've ever tasted.
She she did one chew of it and then stopped
They're burnt.
and kind of like nod to him and be like,
You like
And
them?
then gets
Awesome. I'll get you another.
no.
Okay.
And she like holds up her hand like, no, it's okay. And then she like points upstairs and then points to her hair and then goes scurrying upstairs.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as she can find a window, she like chucks the muffin out the window.
In the
spits it out.
tomatoes.
Why would you? She did this out of view of Greg. She did not want him to be
No,
hurt by
understood.
her. He was so
But he
cute.
sees the rest of the
Looking so
muffin
good.
there.
Oh no, she
Oh,
took
you're
it
gonna
with her.
take the
She
rest
took
of the muffin?
everything.
That must have been
Yeah,
the
she's
tomatoes.
just.
I've got to repeat that.
Let's have a delicate conversation with him at a later time. So maybe Mio can do it. Mio's great at stuff like that.
All right. The rest of you wake up and come down to the smell of horrific muffins.
Yeah, Galio has to come down and take Mimi for a walk.
Okay. Mimi is going to be repelled from the kitchen.
All right, I think we can bypass it.
Yep. Go out and enjoy your morning walk. It's a little dewy outside, but it has promised for a nice day.
What's Altair up to this morning? Where's he at?
Yeah.
oh, I'm turning my dragon. I mean, not my dragon, my lion.
Do we have a shop? Is that right?
Yes, there is a shop.
Okay. Mio will go in there and stand awkwardly until Altair notices him.
Yes, Mio, what you want?
You know, I kind of put stuff in my bag that you gave me, and I there's some stuff in here that I think you might want to look at.
Okay.
First off, we were able to get this off the aboleth down there in the lake. And I pull up the Mecha Aboleth mental core and give it to Altair. I have no idea what it is, but it looks like something that you might want to. And I just make a gesture of filling with mechanical parts.
Okay. I take it. I put it on the bench. Start looking at it.
Okay. It's intensely complex.
Ooh. I'll definitely study it and make drawings of it and look for any outstanding marks, maker's marks or anything like that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get you to roll your insight check.
Okay.
Can I help with this by making diagrams and stuff for him?
Sure.
I have like a painter's kit and everything, so I can make diagrams and
Yeah.
copy stuff and whatnot.
Rubbings, etc.
Come
I'll guide it
on.
myself too.
Oh no. Thanks for the help, Mio.
Yeah,
So with
sure.
advantage, Altair is going to determine a few things that could be done
And
with this.
You got your
can-
guidance too, right there, Altair.
Yep.
Yep, guidance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Roll.
that's better.
20. Awesome. By the way, you can back up a little from your microphone. You don't have to be that close.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, we were getting very muffled because you were so close.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to turn you up, but really close to your microphone.
He was talking directly to Meo's ear.
Uh-huh.
You have this that I can put on it.
It's
That's
okay.
good.
All right. So, with a 20, this thing could be used to construct a mechanical being. Could you decide to do so?
Okay, keep that in mind. What else you got, Mio?
So we've kind of been everywhere, and I've just things have been landing in here, and I have, I guess, 1, 2, 3 different things that I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with them or what they are. So I'll bring them out here, but I guess make some room on the table here. So I start moving stuff around, touching all your stuff. First off is this guy, and I pull out everything's wrapped, by the way, so I'm not touching it. First off is this guy, and I pull out a long staff. So it's a long staff that's wrapped in a blanket, and then I pull out another smaller one that has a dodecahedron in it, and I pull out a third one that has the grimoire of Ugak in it. I don't really know what to do with these or what they even are, but I'm keeping them safe. Do you know what these
Magical? Are they magical?
are? Yeah. Oh, I don't really know how magic works.
Okay.
I couldn't get in that class when I was there. It was behind
I got this
magical
wand
door.
here a while back that says identify wand, like, and I touch it. Each one of them.
Okay. Gonna identify each of them.
Yes.
So, the grimoire is a spellbook. It's not magical in and of itself, but for wizards, it would be kind of nice to have.
Okay.
Can we tell if it's cursed or anything?
It is not cursed.
So that can go safely back in the bag.
Yep, that can go safely back in the bag. I can hand it back to him and say, "This is safe. You can put it in your bag. It's a wizard's book."
Okay, I guess I'll keep that for a rainy day or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good trade for other wizards. All right.
Not something you would use, Altair? Are you a wizard?
No, I'm not a wizard. Well, kinda. I'll look through some of the spells and see if any of them are interchangeable.
They are not.
They are not. Okay. Nope, they're all Greek to me.
What is Greek?
It's a small province in Doja.
Oh, okay. And
I said in character voice for some reason.
yeah, but it's spelled Greeq.
Greek. Greek.
All right, so the
Right.
staff is going to be identified, and I will give you that.
I can't remember, where did we get this staff from? It's evil, I remember that much.
Yep.
I don't remember who we got it from.
Staff, you guys got, I believe you got it from the cave with the hag. Where you
Yeah,
guys
because
do stuff.
I think so as well, but I'm not sure.
That's where I have it listed.
Okay, thank you.
Altair. Go, sir.
Okay.
Fun. As you identify
Wow.
it, it looks nasty and gnarly.
Yeah, it does. That's
It's not
not
the
good.
sound I wanted to. No, those sound like bad sounds, Altair. I don't. Maybe this is what you sound like when you're happy?
I don't think so. This is
Ooh.
bad juju here. Vampiric strike.
I mean, is that. Should I put it back in?
We want to wrap it back up. That's definitely for sure.
Okay. I'll wrap it back up and put it back in. So he
All right,
wraps it up nice and tight without touching and slides it back in the bag.
Oh, did you make a note of that there, Altair?
I'm going to send it to everybody here in a minute. I share it with him so he can tell everybody else.
Okay.
Or not. Maybe
Oh,
withholding.
Dang.
Gonna shoot it to Mio.
Yeah, I'll put it in the, if you guys want, it'll be in the bag of holding, so you can always look it up.
So you know what it is. All right, last one.
The last one, you're going to go ahead and check it out, and we're going to go into here. Ball stick, it looks like this.
The dodecahedron?
Nope, the dodecahedron, I thought you had the, I thought you had a stick as well.
I have a broken wand that's in my bag as well.
the
I got
broken
lots
wand.
of stuff in there.
That's the broken wand there. I will get you the dodecahedron here.
I got all kinds of stuff in that bag.
Oh, sir, dodecahedron.
Do you guys remember where we got this from?
This one's...
The dodecahedron?
It's been a long time. I believe this was from Core Cave.
It could have been, because I remember it was a long time ago. I've been sitting on that guy.
Yes. There you go, Altair.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll have fun with that one, right?
Oh yeah, this sounds like a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't like the 1 through 2 effect.
No?
No.
Okay.
Can we change that to something else?
No? Nope.
Nice try. Nice try.
So it's the dodecahedron of doom is what it's called.
That sounds bad.
Oh, it has some nice effects, but there's one effect that on a 1 or a 2, it explodes in your hand.
No. You read
or
above
feet.
that, the second paragraph actually fixes that.
Oh, okay. You roll up to 60 feet. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be used. Oh, this could be used as an explosive, cast lightning, cast ray of frost, shocking grass, darkness.
I mean, it's starting to sound better.
And if you hit 11 or 12, whoever touches it receives 1d10 damage for 1 hour. Temporary hit point. Oh, gains 1d10 for 1 hour. Okay. Ain't too bad. I like it.
Oh, I mean, it sounds like it does good stuff. It might be kind of random, but maybe someone would like. I'll give it a Callie, maybe, and I stuff it back in the bag.
Okay.
So smart. Very smart.
Bellatrix. All right.
Everything going good for you otherwise, Altair? I think, and I just walk away as a mid-conversation. Neil doesn't know how to small talk. He doesn't know. You know?
Can't hear you, Altair.
You ever going to finish painting my lion as he walks away?
He's gone.
Incredible. Very good.
All right, Bellatrix is back.
I'm back.
And some of the gears and stuff that I took from the other stuff, I'm trying to fix them.
Okay.
You should have a bunch of. We got you a bunch of equipment as well,
Yeah.
Altair. Just different parts and stuff at the end of the battle, I believe.
Yes, you can fill your bags with however much you can carry of mechanical parts.
I think we gave you 10 pounds of scrap at least. I think you had
Ooh.
that already, but we got you more too.
Okay. I'll pile it in the corner with the rest of my scrap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder if
Right
I can
next
also
to
use one to make some heavy or plate mail out of it. Mm.
Did you put it right next to your welder?
Hey guys.
There it is. First one of the night. All right. So, as you guys get breakfast and get started on the day, what is Bodhi Dharma doing today for the morning? How does he greet the morning?
He, first of all, doesn't take part in any of this.
Right.
Like muffins, Pat, like he doesn't greet the morning. He greets the afternoon.
Understood. Understood.
Right,
Valid.
okay.
He did do a lot of swimming yesterday.
Yeah,
And a lot of
really
heroics.
fast. Yeah, he swam really fast too. So and then I kind of keep forgetting this. This was a cool role playing thing that I had, and I forgot about this. But he's just going back old school. And you just smell like a bunch of. Oh, that doesn't tell you everything. You just smell a bunch of flowers. It's a special magic roach clip that I got from Altair.
Right.
That makes the weed smell like flowers. So you just smell a bunch of like flowers coming out at like gardenias
Wow.
and stuff floating out of his bead doorway.
The
Remember?
potpourri.
Yeah, it's not potpourri though. It's like I said,
Flowers.
gardenias.
The gardenias. Okay.
Yeah. And he's just smoking, and he's hanging out in the back, and he's hanging out in the little front area, but it's his like area, and he's just kind of chilling in his hammock.
Okay.
But he pulled out like a little paintbrush, and he's painting, and he's just gonna be painting and thinking about stuff all day.
Okay.
But by the end of the day, I already took the item off inventory with Dustin. He will have crafted a scroll, and it's actually, which is crazy because you guys would not believe this, but it's actually probably the worst painting he's done so far.
Damn.
Especially because he took all day. It's in Discord.
Yeah.
And that's just what it looks like.
Sure.
And he went through a lot of paper.
Of course.
And he was like grinding up like special stuff. He has like a mortar and pestle in there for like, sometimes he puts potpourri in there. Sometimes he burns incense. He grinds spices up. Like it's just, and it's sticky and kind of some hairs are on it. It's just, and so he was grinding up all sorts of stuff, dipping his paintbrush in that, painting. And by the end of the day, he has a scroll of Revivify.
Okay. Now,
And
does this scroll have a distinctive texture to it?
oh yeah, it's just got like all the paint and hair and dirt and crumbs in the actual paint lines from like, and seeds and stems from his floor.
Understood.
He doesn't have an easel. He just paints on the
Oh,
floor.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. Cool. So, one special scroll of Revivify.
Yeah, I mean, you're bringing someone back from death. They're all kind of special, right?
Right. Gotta make sure that
I
they're
mean, it
in
might
tune with
actually
your-
even for Bodhi, it actually might be a very special scroll of Revivify that shows up like on a short bus.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Oh, man.
all right, and that's what he does all day. That's what it takes him that long to do that.
Sure.
He's just relaxing. He has no part in anything. He knows there's a meeting tomorrow or a party or, well, he kind of forgot about what was happening. And Calatrix, she's not saying anything, which is weird. Normally she's yelling at him. She's like, for some reason, she's not saying anything today, which is, thank God for small favors, I guess. Maybe he like, I don't know, like maybe there's a god of like, I can't like the god of nets or entering or something like that he can pray to, because those two gods working together, the entering god and the net god, the internet gods, are really helping him, because Calatrix isn't in his ear just chewing on him the whole time. Bodhi do this, Bodhi do that, Bodhi, blah, blah, blah. So he's having a really good day.
Oh, man.
Calatrix says in the chat, she says, Mage Hand slaps Bodhi when fetching ball.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, geez, that's just what I was talking about. Like, I didn't know she knew sign language. Jeez.
Incredible.
I have
And
some very nerdy comebacks for that no one would get. But we're
Oh, dear.
gonna move on.
I just want to, and for everyone watching or just listening or whatever, I don't know if you guys realize what just happened, but it's now canon that there's gods of the internet in Toivoa. I don't know if anyone picked that up, but because I said it.
Wiki.
Yeah, to the wiki we go! All right.
Damn it.
Now that's really all I do, Eric, unless something comes that actually needs my attention.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do anything. He eats some
Okay.
gorp.
Well, we know that the god is fast because it can sprint, and we know that it's a high tier god because it's obviously level 3.
Yeah, obviously. It's been oh shoot, I can't remember. It's up in tier 2, tier 3. You know, and it is really funny with Calatrix because she seems like she'd be really in tune with those two gods, the inter and the net. Like it just seems like she would be tied into that. Lots of skills. That must be something she lost when she stopped being badass. Also.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
These are very deep cuts. So deep. The deepest of cuts.
All right, that's all Bodhi has to say.
Mhm.
Luckily, Dave didn't say any of that. That was all Bodhi.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. We know that Bodhi's currently smoking with a series of tubes. So, Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah, and they go out and enter, so
Yeah.
it all works.
mhm.
Oh my god.
Currently, for Calatrix, they're going very out. So, I'm getting... Oh, where's
The shadows get darker, she says.
Yes.
Occasionally like to have the tubes go in.
There they go.
Oh,
And there it is.
we had to escalate all the way past tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Now it's working. Perfect.
I don't want to tell you what was wrong.
Oh, I want to hear. I want to hear.
I mean, I feel like we kind of need to know now.
There are 3 mute buttons between my microphone and Discord.
Oh no.
Man,
It's okay. We won't tell your coworkers, and they'll never see this.
No one will know.
and Dustin he is poor. He's in poverty. He's looking for just one mutant button. He was talking about that before we started playing today. And you're hoarding 3?
I got 3. I got 1.
I'm keeping all the mute buttons.
Impoverished when it comes to mute
I'll check the
buttons.
mail from the mute button.
Please do. Please do. Someone will send one to you.
Oh, man.
Okay. We're fine. You're doing so good.
Goodness.
When-
All right.
when-
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
yeah, when Galio gets back, he'll look around for Mia.
He's coming out of Voltaire's room.
Okay, hey, I wanted to know how we're doing on potions.
Let me see if we got okay, I guess we got 6 really big ones and then 2 kind of weird ones, but that's about it. Do you need some? Or you can have mine if you want.
Only one, but thank you.
They're just little guys, so here you go. I give him one of my regular potions of healing.
Okay.
Off my potion belt.
Right, thank you.
Do
I
you
just
need
wanted to
more?
make No, I just wanted to make sure everybody had them.
Oh, do you want me to go check if everyone has them?
That would be great.
I'll get 10 minutes and I just leave.
Okay.
Now to everyone's character sheets.
Mhm.
I'm not asking, I'm looking at your sheets, you guys. Figure out what
Oh wow. Okay.
spine on all of you
If
guys.
only you could see them on the website.
Oh.
Not the website. Woo! All right. Oh, as you guys check for potions, Calatrix, other than drinking today, is there anything else you would be doing?
I would like to send an invitation to
Okay.
Pale Bloom of the House of Tulips.
Awesome. And we're going to take the text from Discord and apply that if that's what you want to send.
Yeah. It's gonna take all of like 3 minutes, most of which is finding the ink.
Understood.
Eric, would you like to read it out loud?
No, but she will
Oh, okay.
be very welcome to do so.
Let's
Or
go.
since you volunteered, we'll just make you
I'm
do
not gonna read. Oh, how'd this happen? Good God.
it.
Rami's
got
just
my
leaning
thing.
over Kelly's shoulder like, what?
Okay, let's see. Hang on. No problem. I got this. I can read this. The message goes as follows. The message is going to Pale Bloom of the House of Tulip. The House of Grass went into lake as promised. What we found was more disturbing than expected. The team is recovering today before their next investigation. Calatrix, the starflower of the House of Flowers, first bloom of the council, and mentor to the hero of Yivri, invites Pale Bloom, first bloom of the House of Tulips, to share a glass. We will be lakeside the day after tomorrow, while the team recovers some monstrosity for study. The expertise of the tulips may be necessary. And that's the message.
Okay.
So, here's my question. With this message, actually, Rami will ask Calatrix. So, is the glass sharing to happen before the lakeside investigation? Or what's the... Is it to happen lakeside? Or
I'm going to ask Greg to prep a picnic table.
For the lake?
Yes, well,
Yeah! He will take off
others.
his apron and go to the workshop.
Oh, okay. Something. Well, we have Galio. Make it heavy. I don't care. I was gonna say while you and Mio and Bodhi and Galio and Voltaire try to
Leave my stuff alone.
okay. Well,
Came from the workshop.
when we go to the lake, I think it might be worth it to drag the lake bed a bit while I have a relatively private conversation with Pale Bloom.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we supposed to be seen, or is it supposed to be private?
I think a conversation between friends should be relatively private, but she'll know you're there.
We're not friends though, are we?
No, we're not.
Okay. Well, the message gets sent by courier to Pale Bloom. I'm going to head in the direction of the council chambers because that's the last place you saw Pale Bloom.
Fantastic. I'm gonna make sure we have enough bottles for a picnic tomorrow.
Should we get some food?
Are you hungry?
No, I mean for the picnic.
Right.
It was just a hunch that maybe that was not something.
I don't know what's up with your mic tonight, Meg, but it is buzzing like...
I'm so sorry. Is that any better?
I'm sure
Yes.
Okay.
we'll all survive with rations tomorrow.
Let me just order some catering.
Catering to the lakeside, where we
we
may or
can
may not
carry it.
ambush a friend, not friend.
Do you just want wine and like dry biscuits?
Well, yeah. I mean, dry biscuits could double as a choking hazard, I guess.
That's true. Yeah.
Somewhere Brad's ears are burning.
I mean, but theoretically, we could just order a picnic, and that way the ruse can be carried on a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a catering
No,
service
I
a
just,
restaurant in mind, or this was just you throwing it out there?
so at breakfast this morning, Greg made like the worst muffin I think I've ever had in my life. And I would hate to burden him with the whole picnic. That's all.
Oh, I was under the impression he was going to make me a table.
He is going to make a table right now, so we are safe from that, which means I can go place a catering order and have it delivered in the morning on our way to the lakeside. So I'll just take care of it. Don't worry. It'll look like a picnic, so it'll be fine.
All right. I look forward to seeing what Brahmi's picnic looks like.
You don't. It's going to be very generic. Don't worry. It's Pale Bloom. She's not trying to impress Pale Bloom, but she also is trying to. Anyway.
I mean, you should try to impress Pale Bloom.
Are we trying to impress Pale Bloom?
Every time we've gone to see her, she's worked very hard to impress us.
Has she?
Do you remember?
Sure.
Her, please.
Wait, do I remember what now?
I mean, mostly it was my tea, but we did have tea at her place.
No, you're right. The tea, fancy tea. Didn't she try to kill us? Wasn't it poisoned? I can't remember.
It might have been.
Getting worse again, Meg.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Seriously. Yeah, did she try to poison us? Do you remember? Mio, do you remember? She just assumes Mio is somewhere nearby. Do you remember if we were poisoned by Pale Bloom before by her tea?
From the other room here. Yes, she poisoned the tea.
Okay, yeah, she did poison the tea.
Yeah, she did.
Why do you keep forgetting this? Are you okay? Do I need to cast Remove Curse on you? It's getting a little weird.
Well, I don't understand that that's an important point. I mean, obviously she would try to poison us.
What are we gonna do when we talk to her by the lake? What's your take on that? What are we just gonna? Should we go over there and make an ambush like early on, so when she gets there we can just like close the trap? What's your?
Be a bad idea, but before springing an ambush, I was hoping just to ask her if she betrayed the House of Flowers.
Not trying to be disrespectful, of course, but she kind of did with what we heard from the Aboleth, right?
Yes.
Do you think
she's Aboleth?
I mean, this is true. All right.
I'll ask.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good idea to prepare a remove curse spell.
Okay, that's not a problem. And I will get a picnic.
Okay.
Oh, I have a remove curse spell in the Stone of Reserve. That's right.
You do. Do you want a different spell in there, or?
I think that's a good one to have.
Okay.
And I can pair it up with my really helpful Feign Death spell that I can cast as a ritual.
Okay, I'll take care of the Brahmi will just do picnic planning things. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Altair, are you just fiddling with your lion and getting everything all prepared? The workshop, yes. Galileo, you got done with your walk at some point?
Yeah.
Is there something you would be doing today?
I guess I don't have a whole lot to prepare, so nothing specific.
Okay. So, is there anything anyone wants to do before the end of the day?
After getting his disguise ready, Mio will find Galileo. He'll stand near him until he's noticed.
Okay, yeah.
So I have a report. So Callie currently has 1 greater healing potion, and then whiskey, and then also Brahmi has a sparkly healing potion, but I think she's saving that for Bodhi, I think. And then Altair looks good in healing potions. Bodhi, I think, is completely out. He has an antitoxin, but I think that might be for hang. I don't know how he works all the time. He's confusing. But that's kind of where we're at right now.
Oh,
Is there anything else I could do for you, sir?
not for me. I mean, for the team. Do we have an inventory of potions that aren't handed out?
Yeah, we have 6 of the big ones and 2 of the weird ones.
Okay, I could ask them to make sure that they have some.
I can just do that if you want, and I back out of the room again.
Yes.
So I'm gonna.
I say as he's leaving.
So I'm gonna put a potion. I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm just gonna do it to all. I'm gonna put a potion of superior healing on everyone's belts, except for Altair. She's full. So you guys all get a superior healing potion on your belt. So Callie's got 1, Brahmi's got 1, Bodhi's got 1.
Okay.
Was your belt full, Galileo?
Yes.
Ah, damn! I couldn't fit one on there. So you guys all got 1 on there now. So superior healing, so they're big ones. And then Callie, are we going there in the morning? What's the plan?
Yeah, why not? I
Okay.
think everyone deserves to wake up early and get some exercise.
Do we know where we're going to meet at?
The side of the lake that is very large.
That's
But-
fine.
If Pale Bloom can't fucking find us, then she's not who I think she is.
Okay.
True.
All right, then that meal's needed sleep because he hasn't slept for like 36 hours.
Cool. Which means he had a level of exhaustion until he did.
Yes,
the
he
nap.
did. Yep.
So it is the next day now?
We will have a long rest unless there's anything else anyone wants to do before the end of the night.
I have a question.
Yes.
A question. I have a spell called hang on. It is Glyph of Warding.
Yes.
Yes. So, is there a way I can set something up so that it will trigger in certain areas
Yes.
by where we're going to meet?
Go out there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to see if someone will go with me out to the... Not Mio, since he's sleeping, but I'm going to see if someone else will go with me out to the... where we're going to meet.
Yeah,
Okay.
Galileo can.
Okay, great. And we're going to pick some locations where we think Pale Bloom's people will try to hide.
All right. So, we're going to go ahead and we'll put you guys over there because that's fun to do. Let you guys get on to the map.
I'm gonna laugh if you just walk into Pale Bloom's people setting up their own.
So you guys setting an ambush too? So are we.
This is such a
man,
coincidence.
are you thinking about standing there? Because I have just the thing to put under you.
So, here is the map for you guys to look at and arrange. And there's your picnic table.
Oh, you can put a picnic table down for us. Is that enough for all of us? Maybe
Yeah.
we need
It's enough for drinks.
2.
Not everyone's
Maybe we
invited.
need 2. Are we 1, 2, 3, 4? I mean, we should have enough chairs for everyone. So I guess let's get another
Neo
table. Hey,
Neo doesn't need one.
okay. You're gonna be hiding. All right. Well, first we need to.
You're all gonna be hiding.
All of us are gonna be hiding. You're just gonna be by
I mean-
yourself.
Maybe I'll take Brahmi for a.
Yeah, she said she wanted to meet alone.
I literally read it out loud, and it didn't occur to me that she meant alone.
I
So
told
sorry.
Pale Bloom that we would meet by the lake while you guys are dredging it for monster parts.
Okay, but we'll be right. That gives the impression that we're gonna be like right there, right?
Yep, at the table with a chair of your own.
Okay. You decide what triggers the glyph. Sorry, I'm not ignoring. I'm just trying to figure out what this glyph can do. So I can decide what triggers the glyph when I cast the spell.
Yep.
Can I have it be on my command?
On your command.
Oh, can I have it go off on a trigger word from Callie?
Yes. Do that.
That's smart.
All right. Callie, what would you like your trigger word to be for these things? Or do you want that to be a secret until it happens? And you can play that close to your chest.
I love the idea that it's a secret from me until I say it, coincidentally.
Yeah.
The glyph goes off.
No, you that way you can just
Mhm.
decide what you want it to be in the
Sure.
spur of the moment. Does that work, Eric? Is that okay?
Yeah, you tell me where you want it.
Okay, great. All right. Galileo, you're good at tactical choices. Can you kind of help me decide where to put some of these? I should have taken my Duolingo. Eric, could she bother Bodhi to get to
No, man.
Duolingo lessons? Yeah,
Bodhi's
no,
not.
too busy.
Yeah, Bodhi's not in your like time stream, man. You're already out
Oh,
there.
that's right.
You can't
already
cross
here.
the streams, man. No
You
crossing
can't
the
cross the
streams.
streams. You're right. You're so right.
let's see.
What was I thinking?
Locations for the glyphs.
I can do two. I can either do glyphs that will explode, or I can do glyphs that will cast a spell. I have plenty of spells that we can kind of put into this.
Yep. Just remember that it does cost 200 gold per glyph.
Oh, that's fine. I feel like we have a little bit of cash floating around for this.
Oh,
How about dispel magic? Or let's see.
So we're going to start with glyph number 1. Where do you want this glyph?
How many glyphs can I do?
You can cast as many as you have third level slots for.
Uh,
How many third level slots do you have?
oh, I have 3 third level and 2 fourth level. So
Oh, 5.
let's just get it together. All right, let's do. How about a hold person?
Okay. So you want to do a hold person?
What do you think, Galileo? We can do hold person in the bushes where we think Pale Bloom's people might hide.
it's a good idea.
Okay.
What do you think? Where should we put it? Do you think, where do you think are going to be optimal places for them to be hiding? Like over here? Or over here? Or do you think the guesswork is too much for something like that? Or should we put it directly under the table so it will hold Pale Bloom? The other thing we can do is have it cast silence, so Pale Bloom will not be able to cast any spells immediately.
Well, you probably don't want it doing those where Callie is probably going to be also.
This is true.
So the bushes would be better than the table.
I just feel like we need a way to neutralize Pale Bloom immediately. She's not going to cause us any
So
issues.
if you do hold person, it will consume a glyph of warding slot and a hold person slot. Heads up.
Oh yes, it'll do both. But I have hold person at what level?
Third level. I think.
Sorry. Okay. I also have dispel magic, but that'll affect Callie as well. I can also do sleet storm, which just means everyone will have a terrible time moving anywhere, and that would affect us too. What do you think? We also have remove curse. I can just do a remove curse on the table, and then no one has to cast it.
just just a keyword triggered remove curse.
Yeah, but I don't think she's cursed. That's just my opinion, but...
No, I think hold person was a good idea, or explosive runes.
Can you direct the dispel to only affect Pale Bloom? Is that a thing that can be done?
Depends on where she sits. Where if she stands on the rune, yes. Remember, the rune has to trigger. It'll trigger, and then it affects someone in that area.
Can we attach it to the wine glass? Is that a thing that can happen?
It has to be placed on a solid surface.
So on the table or the chair?
Double check that. Yeah, you can put it on a table or the wine glass. Do that.
I can put it on the wine glass?
Put it on the wine glass. Okay.
He's gonna be so careful though, so I don't know.
All right. So you want to put it on the wine glass?
The wine glasses aren't out here, so it might be one of those things where we'd have to cast it at home and bring it with us.
Yeah. The problem is that if the object is moved more than 10 feet, where you cast the spell, the glyph is broken. The spell ends without being triggered.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
So what spell effect would you like to put on this first rune?
The first rune that is going to be over in the bushes here. The thing is, it looks such an expansive space. I think we should do explosive runes far
Okay,
away.
well, the rune is this big. It's a big thing.
Okay. All right, then we will do a hold person on this one.
Okay.
Which will consume 1/3 level. Oh well, I think hold person's.
Okay. The hold person goes there.
I think we should definitely do the silence on the table.
Silence. Okay.
I know it'll affect Callie too, but she can get out of the space knowing what it is. I just want Pale Bloom to not have the upper hand in the first, I don't know, 10 seconds. What do you think, Gallia? Do you
Very
think that's...
Brahmi circle.
Oh, it's very cute. I like it. Do you think that's really a bad decision to put Callie at a disadvantage?
No, but I don't think the silence there is going to help us.
All right. Do you think the another hold person would be more helpful?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Then let's do another hold person here.
Okay. Where do you want it?
I'll put it on the table. Does
Okay.
that work?
Is this where you want the table?
The table right here, this table?
Is that where you want the table?
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so.
Cool. The table will be there.
It seems like a good place for a table, right? Like right here.
Okay.
And then the whole person, will it only affect one person or will it affect
will
both
affect
Callie
one
and...
person.
How do we assure it will affect Pale Bloom?
Don't have anyone else in it.
All right, I will... Brahmi starts doodling on in her notebook about the location of everything.
Okay.
And to hopefully make sure Callie is aware.
Any other ones you'd like to place?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something over here.
Okay. Another hold person over there.
Let's do an explosive one actually,
Explosive runes are awesome.
just for
I have prepared
funsies.
explosive runes today.
We're gonna go with lightning damage.
Okay. Lightning. Got it? Anything else?
A little more over here.
Okay. I'll move that.
And I'm just, she's gonna, without Mio here, it's just her and Galileo drawing all the topography. She's gonna, between the two of them, I think they'll do a good job since he was a sailor and she was an A student. So
Right.
hopefully between the two of them, they will have it set up and she will make notations and then they will go back.
All right. What are the trigger words?
That's up to Callie. Brahmi
Not here.
knows, but I'm letting Callie decide.
Okay.
I'm not out here.
Not out here when you cast a spell, so you have to tell me the words.
Okay. I think Starflower will be and only if Callie says it. Is that possible?
Yep.
Okay, so
Definitely pick out words I will never say casually in conversation.
okay.
Like
Things
my
you will
own
not say
title.
casually. Got it. All right.
I'm
so
kidding. You can do whatever you want. I'm kidding.
Let's go with the kaboom for the lightning. Let's go with stay there for the hold person far away. Oh no, we got it. Kaboom works for lightning. We'll do great job, Bodhi, for this one.
Things that
Sorry, Bodhi.
she would not say in
And
casual conversation.
Okay, and then this one right here will be oh,
Anything.
it's got to be something good though. It's got to be something fun. Let's do for that one we will do sober.
Sober?
Will be the word for that. Yeah.
Okay. Things that Caltrix would never say willingly.
I just don't think she would say that willingly. Or accidentally. Watch her say it this one time.
Right.
And that's it.
Cool. And you're going to return back to your house?
Yes. And finish the catering order. So
Awesome sauce. All right. You return to the house. Anything you guys want to do other than catering? What are you ordering for catering? How much are you going to spend on it?
enough for everyone.
Okay.
And it's like so the whole party plus Pale Bloom and a little extra in case her minions get hungry and decide to join us. So so I think like fruit and some light sandwiches and some lemonade probably.
Okay. So we'll call it 10 gold pieces.
Sounds perfect. So oh,
Cucumber sandwiches suck.
hey, they're delicious. What is
Have you ever
wrong
tried to
with
make
you?
them? Like the good
They're
ones with no
delicious.
crust on them, etc.
Yeah. They're delicious.
I mean, crust is delicious also.
But she will make sure there's plenty for everybody to have.
Okay.
But not too filling. Just the right amount of filling.
Sure. Just in case you decide to go swimming, they don't want to get cramped.
Absolutely. You nailed it. So
Understood. All right. Well, then you guys will go to bed. Because we've covered pretty much everything. Get another long rest. Yes, sir.
Brahmi, before you renewing your spells, can you restore the refill my spell storing ring?
yes, what would you like to have?
The only thing I've cast from it is a protection from evil.
Would you like another one of those?
Yes.
Or something new? Okay. She will renew that for you.
Thank you. And I'll probably use it before the meeting on Callie.
Okay. All right. Oh, you guys spend another night not checking on Aridel and leaving
What?
her to her own
No.
devices.
What do
Doesn't
you
even
mean
come down
not
for
checking
dinner
on
or what?
her?
Did you say you checked on her? Yeah.
No.
I- We've
There's so
had
many stairs
30,000
between us.
things to think of.
Understood.
Can you pose that more as a? Can you pose it as a question instead? Can you say,
You
does
left
anybody
Greg
want to
to.
check on her?
I asked if you guys did anything else.
Mhm.
Multiple
Our
times.
list of things.
we
to do
also
is very long.
didn't explicitly say that we ate dinner, but that did happen.
Very
true,
well.
You know?
And we would have
Right.
noticed if Aridel, didn't show up at any point in the day.
She's been locked in a room with some paint, and Greg's been giving her muffins.
No, well,
What?
then I'm sure it's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's definitely not fine. The minute Brahmi hears that's all she's had, she will go rescue her. That's terrible. First-hand experience with those muffins. This poor
Tragic.
girl.
So, as you say you're rescuing her, are you going to let her out of the room?
Of course. Why wouldn't we let her out of the room? Was she locked in there? Did we lock her in there?
You guys asked her to stay in the bedroom, yes.
Oh, as soon as we get back, we let her out. She's not trapped. She's not our
I had
prisoner.
no idea it was locked.
Shocking.
Greg locked
Who did that?
Because he
It wasn't.
learned his lesson with Mimi. So you let Aridel out. So,
Of course.
and she's very pleased to have been let out by Brahmi, although a little put out that she hasn't been able to get out of the bedroom in all day.
I'm so sorry.
been
We've
2
had
days.
so many insane things happen. It's not your fault, and I'm very sorry.
Well, I know.
Okay. All right. Well, feel free to eat, but don't eat what. Just order out. Don't eat anything that Greg cooks right now. He's
Oh,
just,
I can go out?
no. Going out is probably not the best idea right now while we're resolving this.
Oh, okay.
She's
So,
I know,
out in
I'm
the city, and you're
so
recommending
sorry.
that she get food from outside.
No, just order in.
yes, because DoorDash is a thing.
It is. This is a very big town.
My
What are you
point
talking
is-
about?
My point is, even if it is a thing, Esha is for sure behind your delivery person.
Don't say that. How are we supposed to eat? We can't just eat what Greg cooks.
Right, Greg is good.
Ooh.
He keeps the liquor cabinet well
Mhm.
stocked.
Well, aside from the liquor,
Which
just
means
a little
Pio's
worried.
getting no credit for the fact that he's the one who keeps the liquor cabinet stocked.
I assume it's Greg because he's here all the
Of
time.
course! That's the right
Oh my
assumption.
God.
But it's actually Pio.
Incredible.
All right. Well, she gets out. She has dinner. You guys can all go to bed peacefully, having taken care of your responsibility.
Yes.
Wake up the next morning with the day for drinking near the lake.
Oh, Eric, can I add one more thing? And we
One
make
more
sure that
thing,
we-
Chucky!
Yeah, I just want to make sure Dreamshade knows everything that we're doing. She is
Okay.
fully abreast of the situation, and that's it.
Okay. So you're going to go and visit her at the council chambers?
Is that what we need to do in order to talk to her? We can't just use the cool book?
Unless you've got Caltrix's book.
I feel like Calatrix's book has been in Brahmi's bag for a while.
Oh, okay. So Brahmi's just going to use it with the assumption of permission.
Callie doesn't-
mean,
Doesn't like making the magic words,
Oh, the magic words? Yeah.
and so she keeps
Handing it to
passing it
Brahmi.
off to Brahmi.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I
Susie.
will allow you to brief Dreamshade if you choose to use the magic words.
I can't remember them. So
Oh,
I have them written
Terrible noises.
somewhere. I know. I'm sorry.
That's the noise.
It's perfect.
It's
I
pretty
feel like I don't
close.
need to do anything.
Wee ba, wee
I feel
ha,
like-
wee ha.
I think that's perfect. Honestly, I think my mic is currently making those noises, so I think we're totally good on that. I feel
Not
like
wrong.
Amazing.
score. Perfect. Great. And
All right.
just is gonna update her on it with the assumption that she's not. You know, maybe we should have given Dreamshade the crown.
We thought of it. And then we said,
just-
nope, Greg, the one who prepares
Greg
our
is-
food. Much more important.
So much more important.
All right.
The one making
now
our
we
food.
will go ahead and let you guys take your long
Now.
rest after Brahmi
Thank you.
has finished the preparations for the next day. By the way,
I'm
if
really
you've not seen
sorry.
Inside Out 2, you absolutely need to go see Inside Out 2.
I have not.
That is a wondrous
Nope.
movie. See the first one?
No, I need to see the first one.
Both of them.
Hmm.
Both have after credit scene.
Oh, cute. Okay.
All right. Well, you guys wake up the next morning, and Greg is not cooking this morning as he is sick to his stomach, but there is a picnic table ready to be taken out to the edge of the lake. You've already
Nice.
placed, but that's besides the point.
Why is he sick to his stomach?
Because he ate the rest of the muffins.
Oh dear.
I love the webcams. 3 guys started nodding. Oh,
Yep.
we've been
Well, you
there.
can't leave 'em out.
Don't want leftovers.
Mm-mm.
Mia will get up right away and put on his disguise.
Okay.
So he's put a lot of heavy makeup on. He found some clothing around the house when everyone was sleeping, and he's going to dress as an old pirate.
An old pirate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like
Oh,
pirate,
God.
fisherman, old man.
Okay.
And he, depending on what you guys do, but he'll go before everyone else down to the lake and get set up first.
Okay.
So he's going to arrive without everyone there.
Awesome.
And he's going to sit down near the lake. You guys can do whatever you want, but he'll sit down near the lake and pretend to like be fixing tackle and his fishing rod and all that business.
All
Singing annoying sea shanties and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Cool. Can I get a deception check?
Yes, sir. He's good at what he does.
He is very good at what he does. It's a
So he'll
very
be down there.
convincing disguise.
He'll be down there just singing way far in the corner on the, so he can see everybody, but he's also kind of outside
Sure.
looking at what everyone else is doing around here. Singing
go ahead.
sea shanties and farting around with hooks.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do before arriving at the side of the lake?
I'd like to walk with Altair and ask if he has any plans or inspiration regarding the automaton parts.
You're muted.
Not yet. Been playing with them.
You know, if you create something, like something
Mm-hmm.
with the what's the allspark? What's the thing? What's the thing?
We
It's an
will
allspark.
refer to it as the Allspark. I am fine with that.
If you create something with the allspark, you'll be the first craftsman in
Ooh.
forgotten history to have built something.
Look at that inside my lion.
Then you only need 4 more.
I
Really?
think. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but my connection to the other automatrons makes me think that it's a little more complex than your lion is now.
Ooh, we make them more complex. Hmm.
More intelligent, I guess, if that's the right word.
Okay, I'll have to think on that one. That would be radical. Really awesome.
It might be worth having a discussion with Shinra.
Yeah. Might have to.
Just call the dragon down for tea and a chat. I want to make a robot.
Doesn't have to be a robot. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
We'll head over.
Oh, we
I
head.
assume someone's carrying my table, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome. So you guys will arrive at the side of the lake.
I tell my lion to follow Caltrix and protect her.
Wrong art. Right? There you go. Oh, and you guys come to the edge of the lake. Where you hear a drunken pirate singing shanties in the distance.
Sing it away. I'll put a
Okay.
picture in Discord too. For Pirate Mio.
Brahmi made sure that everybody knew where the are to avoid them, by the way. He's great, by the way. What a good pirate.
Bob. Robert was taken.
He has a name and it's not what it is. All my aliases have names.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys are the first to arrive, please place yourself where you would like to be.
Callie, how much room should we give you?
I mean, I'll take a look around. Any sign of pale bloom or the tulips so far?
Not yet. You have gotten here before they have.
Well, we had no particular agreed upon meeting time, so if you all want to settle in or get to work or pass the morning however you like, I plan to sit here at the table and relax. And maybe shadow out some of the sunlight.
I cast my new spell, Invisibility, on myself.
Okay. Going to last, I believe, 10 minutes, or is it an hour?
Let me check.
Right? Rami, is that where you want to stand? He is.
Sorry. No.
I will
had
cast
myself
about-
muted.
Okay.
About half an hour before they show up.
Well, you don't know when they're showing up. That's the hard part.
Are there still tentacle monsters, like dead ones, hanging out in the lake?
No. And that's because you guys told the crocodiles to eat them.
Oh, fantastic. Did eating them clear up the water?
It is starting to clear up. The fact that it's had a day, most of the scum has fallen to the bottom.
Gross.
Yeah. Legitimate, but that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Gallia is going to stand next to Brahmi and Calatrix near the table. Altair, is that where you and your line want to be?
Lion, I told to protect Caltrix.
Okay. Is that where the line's going to be to protect her, or are you going to move it near her? Okay. Just making sure everyone's where they want to be.
Eric, Brahmi's gonna have like the picnic basket set outside of the circle so
Okay.
that she can have an easy excuse to get up and get stuff out of it.
Oh, of course. Very well.
So, yeah.
Full of wine bottles.
Mhm. And food.
And Gallia will just
Lots of
practice painting.
Awesome.
What are you painting a picture of?
The scenery, the lake.
And the giant monsters that we saw?
Yeah, and happy little trees.
You gain
Oh,
1 point
nice.
for the Bob Ross reference.
Excellent.
All right. Well, after you guys wait here for a while, it's a little bit concerning that no one's showing up. But after a bit, you will hear footsteps coming from the north.
I would like to cast Disguise Self.
Okay? Disguising yourself at.
Myself minus the mechanical chess piece.
Okay. Awesome. Oh, as you disguise yourself, going to see someone you did not expect coming up towards the picnic, and that is Cinnamon Barb.
Oh no, not the hot one. This is bad.
They're all the hot one.
This is true. Also true, unfortunately.
She walks right up to the table and stands behind the chair. Hello. I've been sent
Hi.
by Lady Pale Bloom to have a drink. I assume appropriate?
I can't imagine ever doing something that wasn't appropriate.
And she will sit down at the table, prim and proper, straight back, not leaning in the chair at all, not touching the back of the chair as she sits down. Her hands in her lap. She smiles, politely would be a good way to smile. He's uncomfortable.
Oh dear. Would you like a sandwich or something to drink?
It would be delightful. Yes, please.
She probably makes like a plate for her and puts out the wine. After she pours wine for Cinnamon Barb, she immediately pours from the same bottle into Callie's drink as well.
Okay.
Gallia will excuse himself and go off towards the east.
Okay. She will look at the sandwich and look at Calatrix. My Lady Pale Bloom says that I'm to pass along her apologies for not having been able to make it herself. I trust everything is well. She said that there was a mission to the lake, that you had accomplished some sort of abomination ridding.
Just real quick, how much info or history do I have on Cinnamon?
She has been at the House of Tulips multiple times. Has been a contact. Let's roll a history check to see how much you personally know about her.
History? History.
All right. I love that Bodhi and Pirate are talking. That's so good. So Calatrix, the history on Cinnamon Barb is she's a competent agent, is specialized in assassinations, or prunings, as they are referenced in House of Flowers. She's not been on your team, but you know that she's been on at least 10 off-island missions, off-continent. So she is a world traveler and very good at what she does in the infiltration and assassination aspects. She is known to leap her way to a position where she can kill a target.
Does she have a ranking of note?
She would be considered a high agent. I'd have to get the actual thing out, but she's
Like Bodhi.
yeah.
Please no.
She is a very high-ranking agent in the House of Tulips, but not in the Biedermeier itself. She is one of the factory workers, technically.
Well, Cinnamon, I admit I'm a bit disappointed not to see Pale Bloom herself. But I suppose your presence is an indication of her trust in you?
Yes, I'm to tell you that she was called back to the house itself and sends her best wishes.
If you have her trust enough to come out here in response to one of the first blooms of the council, then have you been entirely briefed on the situation in the city?
No, but I'm familiar enough to understand that there is a plot undergoing that involves something in the lake, and that I'm to come here and receive more information.
Are you familiar with the threat of an external enemy who can control minds with a curse?
I am. And I am tested repeatedly on such aspects.
Fantastic. Would you mind undergoing a remove curse spell right now?
Not at all.
Yeah, I'll do it myself.
Okay.
I'll reach a hand out. I've got the Stone of Reserve.
Sure.
And I will cast it on her.
Okay. Spell does nothing.
Fantastic. How has the rest of the House of Tulips been holding up under the strain of seeking out this curse?
Suspicion is high in the house. I am to be open and upfront with you regarding the situation at hand regarding the curse. We've had to prune 3 individuals already. I had to do it myself. The words, "just let it go," were quite a good indicator and were very beneficial as intelligence in rooting out the compromised parties.
Are you familiar with a history of the House of Tulips sending, forgive me if I say this wrong, but zombies to the lake?
Roll an insight check. And Brahmi, you can also roll this because you're at the table as well.
Roll better than I did. No. I said better.
All right, well, I'm going to roll her check, and it is the same for regardless what she rolls. With an 18, her poker face equals that of Lady Gaga's. It is inscrutable and hard to read, but she will respond. I'm aware that certain aspects of the House of Tulips are distasteful. I am unaware of any activities regarding the undead being sent to a lake. Such activities would be most concerning.
Those activities were discussed at the last council meeting, and it does not surprise me to know that it's considered confidential information. Does it surprise you that you weren't informed?
No. After all, I am not to be informed of everything. I'm not of that rank. If I had been, I would be on the council myself instead of Palebloom. And notably, when she says it this way, there's almost a resentment there, maybe a note of jealousy that comes through.
Well, I am hoping that the rest of the team can bring us something to look at rather soon. Some of the creatures we encountered in the lake were I'll have to ask you to correct me if I'm using the wrong terms, but they seem to be modified zombies?
Interesting. Modified in what way?
Mechanically. So they resembled creatures. Clockwork creatures. Like you see at the fair.
So toys.
But larger and with undead creatures inside them.
That seems hard to believe.
Also deeply upsetting. As I said, I'm hoping that the team can pull up one of these carcasses.
Would the team be digging up the carcasses?
They're totally fishing and singing songs.
Understood.
We are. At least us two down here. The cool kids are.
Oh,
We're only
Should we
hoping
be
that
doing
maybe
that?
Altair is doing.
Do we need?
Well, I
do
was
we need to be
hoping.
doing? You got to tell us these things. Brahmi's just sitting there having a picnic with you guys, watching. Her head
Appreciate
keeps
it.
turning back and forth, like looking at each of you as you talk, like it's a tennis match. It's very attentive.
Altair has some of the pieces, I think, or perhaps Mio does. If we can't get it
Altar and Mio. I see the lion with you.
around, I kind of look around. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Or all day, because Mio's very sneaky.
Okay. Well, I will
And
tell you
Altair is
that it's
apparently
impossible
hidden.
for her to see through Mio's disguise. Not having high enough
believe that.
insight to do that.
I'm over here wondering why there's a pirate encroaching on our ambush site.
Right? Especially since he just caught a catfish.
I assume Bodhi's over there trying to make him go away.
Or his Bodhi smoking with him.
That's an incredible assumption, honestly.
Typing, which means it's going to be a good one. Mio is literally catfish. That's correct. Well,
If
I'm
you like, I
interested
can.
to see one of these entities.
I might be able to pull one up if that's what you'd like. I'm not really
think it-
sure where Altair is.
Would be useful.
All right, just give me a
Altair's
few minutes.
pieces make a backup if we don't have a proper body.
Sure.
His name's Bodhi, not Body.
What's that?
I was saying that his name is Bodhi, not Body.
That's what I assume we don't have a proper Bodhi. We've never had a proper Bodhi.
Wow.
I don't think it's very
Brahmi is
proper. I
going
think
to-
he's just the
He's-
perfect
Is
Bodhi.
it just the most
is-
improper Bodhi?
Okay.
Brahmi
yeah,
will
while-
get into the go fishing for some leftover mechanical creature.
Okay.
Though it's questionable if she can bring it out.
With some zombies, if you can.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
All right. So, which of the mechanical entities would you like to have brought to shore? Because you guys would have planned for this.
Yes. Can you refresh my memory about
You had the little crabby
Which
guys.
ones?
You had the construct guys that you left down there. You had the Warforged that you guys demolished. You had the Cloctopus.
Oh,
You had
let's not go. Let's do one of the ones that was like the closest to where they are in the
Okay.
lake.
so
And
the
it's
the actual mechanical crocodiles.
the ones that have something inside of them,
Right.
like the body inside of it. Yeah. So they're probably disgusting at this point, but
Oh, absolutely they are. So
They were disgusting last time, too.
they were. They pull it onto the shore after about an hour of Cinnamon and Altrix having a bit of a discussion. Small talk. Nothing really of value as we wait for Brahmi to do the hard work.
she's like grumbling to herself. She's like, "Where's Mio? Where's
We're not
Altair?
helping."
What's happening? I thought we were all supposed to be here today."
Brahmi, you've been left to do all the heavy lifting by yourself While
She planned a picnic. She's in this disgusting water, and now she's gonna have to get out and look disgusting in front of someone who's extremely attractive, and that's always so.
yeah, and Bodhi's standing over there, hanging out with a drunken pirate.
I know, but
Galio
it's
has
almost,
wandered away.
I don't know. At
Altar's
least he helped me
gone.
last. Yeah, we don't. Where is that?
And you haven't seen Mio today. So you lug this mechanical crocodile up to the edge of the shoreline. And Cinnamon's going to look over at it. Intriguing.
If you want to, you'll be more intrigued if you come over here and take a look at the thing inside of it. It's kind of inside.
Shall we? Goes to stand up.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Standing is a pretty aggressive term for what Bodhi's doing. Yeah. So she gets up and walks over to the mechanical crocodile. Interesting. And this is supposed to have some undead thing within it.
Do you have a sense for those things?
No, but I do have a sharp blade.
A direct approach, then.
And she will reach down with your permission.
I have no use for this other than investigation.
She will slice at the joints, the rivets, trying to cut them as she pries off the faceplate of the crocodile, revealing a slimy white mass filled with maggots and various small crustaceans that have started consuming the entity within, killed 2 days ago.
But
Looks down at it. Not very undead, but it appears to have died within. Disgusting, don't you think?
I won't be installing one in my garden.
Me either. Thank you for the repulsive gift.
Mm-hmm. No initial insights?
It appears to have been infused with some kind of armor, and based off of the way that the armor is connected to the flesh, someone is dealing in some very interesting and ancient machinations. I do not understand this technology.
It appears to be technology from the House of Flowers from the very long time ago, from the time that Shinra Deadvine was a prominent figure.
The dragon who flies across Ivrix.
That's the one. She recognized some of the technology as belonging to the House of Flowers.
So does this belong to her?
No. I have yet to hear of the dragon claiming anything other than loyalty to the House of Flowers.
A dragon in charge of, or being an ally of the House of Flowers, a pleasant thought.
I am sure the House of Flowers of long ago also found it appealing.
Should I report to Pale Bloom that you have found an undead crocodile infused with armor in some form of horrible manner?
Well, there were some things I wished to say and ask of Pale Bloom directly, but since she sent you, I think it's only right on all parts that you hear the entire thing.
Listening.
So you can tell her that we found the crocodile with undead parts inside, and that the undead creatures while they were still undead and not dead as they are now. They were being controlled by an aboleth at the bottom of the lake. And that the aboleth, after its death, when asked, identified its collaborators as the Kesha Fashion Face. What's her name?
Kesha?
Yeah.
Or Suska Lash, one of the two.
Kesha
Cecil
Sless.
Ash.
Kesha Slash.
Kesha Sless. Yes, the aboleth identified its collaborators and named Kesha, who is attacking us with a curse, and named Pale Bloom, who is the first bloom in the house that has expertise in this subject. And now I would like to do an insight check.
please. Yep. Yep.
Here we go.
There we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
You should be
Insight,
a
let's
17.
go.
Oh my god! Hold on, wait. I have inspiration.
You're
Give me
gonna
a
use
second.
the inspiration for this one? You think this one's an important one?
I just want to know what's up.
I can't believe both of us have such high.
There it
insight.
is.
But is it good?
No, with a 20, you read her face, and there's just the slightest pupil dilation of anger at the fact that Pale Bloom would be involved in this sort of thing. There's a hint of ambition that fleets across her face. This is her opportunity to replace Pale Bloom.
Oh. Oh yes. Very cool.
However,
Somebody needs an insight check to know what Brahmi's thinking right now.
cue the music. All right. Anyway,
No, she has, but she failed her insight check. She is just like, dang. Why does she have to be evil?
right. Well, I will have to report this to Pale Bloom and inform her that the situation is compromising to her position. Should she come to the council chambers, I believe there would be violence. Would that be a good assumption?
The word of a dead aboleth is not the most trustworthy source. But Pale Bloom was named by name. And so there is absolutely, at the very least, our trust in Pale Bloom has been compromised and must be restored. And whether that is through quick pruning or another method, perhaps is up to the House of Tulips. And if the House of Tulips requires aid, the House of Grass and the House of Flowers can be called upon.
Let me be blunt. You'll excuse me for a moment. Gestures for Brahmi to let her and Calatrix be alone for moments. Brahmi?
Give a subtle wave.
Brahmi. Brahmi is like, yeah? Oh. And then she like heads off away.
I think I have to go do something at the picnic table.
There's a picnic. I've gotta,
I've seen entities like this within the house. There is a great beast that is a project of Pale Bloom, currently in the Eastern Wing. If she has colluded with the entity in the lake in order to form these monstrosities, the terror that is within the House of Tulips right now would be most devastating should it reach the lake and be converted. I would ask for your assistance in tuning Pale Blue her position, or at least transplanting her to a position where she is less influential.
Since Pale Bloom sent you as her representative, I can only take your word that you represent the House of Tulips at this time.
I do not. However, I represent the interests of the House of Flowers. Pale Bloom is devious and has swayed us from the true path of the House of Flowers. He's made deals with necromancers and other ilk overseas in order to gain power here. It's an opportunity for us to bring the House of Tulips back into alignment with the goals of the Greater House of Flowers. However, this is an act of rebellion and insubordination, and I believe now that I was sent here to be killed. I believe, based off of the information that you have presented me, that you were suspicious of Pale Bloom and have enabled an ambush, as you would not have met with me with only one ally. While I do see the hero of Ivrix yonder speaking with a drunken pirate, I do believe that I am in danger too from your forces. Am I incorrect?
I think you can be assured that in any meeting between flowers, you must be on the lookout for thorns. But I do not believe you are in danger from us at this moment, unless you plan to attack in the next couple seconds.
Very well. Then, how would you proceed to remove Pale Bloom from her position of power in the House of Tulips?
I would only proceed with removing Pale Bloom. Sure. Assuming Pale Bloom does not attack outright the House of Flowers, then I would only proceed with the House of Tulips or representative of their interests. So if you have a plan for transplanting or pruning your house in the manner that your house should be taken care of, we can provide aid. If you have a creature such as these monstrosities, the House of Grass has some experience in combating them.
Not such as this, but the entity within. There is an undead thing within the eastern wing.
Said it would aim for the lake?
If it did, and it was able to be transformed like this, it would be nigh invulnerable. My proposal is very simple. To the council leader, I ask for assistance in deadheading the House of Tulip. I seek to remove the bloom and replace it with one more loyal. Could that be me or one of my other associates? Pale Bloom must die. Unfortunately, if I am involved, I would not be a candidate because that would be betrayal. So, while I believe you have the right to this, I cannot provide you with much information, nor can I provide you with physical assistance. You understand?
Are you able to safeguard the members of your house that should be safeguarded?
Yes.
Are you able to secure the entity in the West Wing while the council deals with Pale Bloom?
I'm doubtful of that. It is a great beast, 20 feet long, with many heads. It reeks of death, assembled from many parts, and I believe it has the heart of a hydra.
Would you recommend dealing with the creature in the West Wing first, then? East Wing.
I do not know. An assault upon the House of Tulips is not something that I have considered. I've considered slitting Pale Bloom's throat in compromising positions. She is shrewd and does not tend to place herself in such places. I believe the more brutish method, forgive me for saying so, are more your forte.
They were once. In that case, the council will come up with a plan. You should look to your house.
Should I go there or should I remain distant?
That depends entirely on your skills. Are you able to return and remain undercover?
Ooh. Roll a persuasion check. Shade thrown. Basically, you've said, are you competent enough to hide in your own house?
I mean, she's the one that's asking.
Right. No, like, seriously.
It's a weird question.
Wow, with a 20. Okay. We're just going to give it to you there. She's going to look a little bit like you slapped her, but just with words. She looks a little bit ashamed and nods. I will be within the house. And when I hear the fighting commence, I will come and assist as best I can. I will ensure that the barracks doors are locked so that none of the other buds are released. Will that suffice?
If you think it does. What issue caused Pale Bloom to be brought back to the house? Was it the creature in the East Wing?
I'm unsure. She received the letter from you yesterday and immediately departed. I suspect that she thought this would be a trap.
Well, a glass for the road then?
She smiles. A glass for the road. She'll pick up a glass of wine. And she will...
That one is straight from the factory.
Okay. He chinks with you. He drinks back if you do.
Sure.
He waits for you to sip first.
I always sip first.
Right. Do you really sip or do you just chug?
I mean, I enjoy the taste.
Uh-huh.
And the smell, and I don't waste a lot of time.
Understood. She will take a very dainty and feminine sip as opposed to the savoring that you do.
I get squirrel cheeks right now.
She smiles a little bit. I look forward to your arrival. And please give my best to the hero of Ivrix. Is
I will.
confusing.
His special skill set.
It must be the greatest deception in all of the House of Flowers.
We are very proud of him.
Obviously, you must be. For such a disguise to be pulled off, the hero of Ivrix being portrayed as a drunken slob hippie halfling with no abilities. The master of disguise.
I cheers Bodhi from far away. Good job, Bodhi.
And she will shake her head.
Buddy doesn't even know there's a picnic going on anymore. He is so entranced by the pirate and all the cool stories and the catfishing. Like, he doesn't even know what's going on at this point.
Doesn't it trigger a
Sea
spell?
shanty for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We haven't got past the
Right.
first verse yet.
Did I trigger a hold person spell?
I believe you did. Unfortunately, no
Somewhere
one's in
there's
the
a
area.
squirrel just holding real still.
Have a nice day. And she is going to step away and head off.
Oh my
I'll
god.
head back
You
to the
guys-
picnic table.
Here at the
Eric and Mia will scamper to do two things right away once she's gone.
Okay.
Number one, he's gonna grab that wine she was drinking and
Okay.
pour it into a flask, like a
Waste not,
vial.
whatnot.
What was that?
Waste not,
No.
whatnot.
It's got someone's DNA in it now. And there's also a search to see if she lost any hair around her. She's a nice long redheaded girl. It's gotta be
You-
falling out all the time.
Roll an investigation check. We'll put it at 20 to find a red hair in the lakeside.
Come on, need a 20.
If
That's
you
high.
weren't a member of the House of Flowers, you would be such a creeper.
Yep. Don't worry, I got her spit in this wine and spit glass here.
Is it because
Oh
she's
my
pretty?
god.
Yeah, alcohol preserves those really well.
Yeah. It's magic. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this stuff, but
I love the fact that that's the response we get from Gallio. Is yeah, alcohol preserves that.
Everyone knows liquor is a preserver.
Yes.
I feel fully pickled.
you guys are
Uh,
gonna you're gonna love it when eventually this all comes out to be helpful in some way, shape, or form.
I'm excited. I think that's going to be a great day.
I'll sit at the table and wait for the rest of the group to eventually find their way back.
Mia will sit down with Cal and go, Yar, do you trust that red hair lassie? Oh, sorry, I was still in
Who
character.
are you? Oh,
Oh my god!
Sorry, do you that's why he came up as a sailor stole what? Right, but Miss Callie, do we trust her?
no.
Okay, good.
Wait, what did you guys talk about?
Weren't you listening?
They made me walk away, so I couldn't hear.
Oh, that's why
And
didn't you go to class eavesdropping 101?
Oh my gosh, no! I just
110, 210, 310. I did
listen.
all
I was a little distracted, and I just did what I was told. So don't. Anyway,
can we,
so
where we're sitting at the picnic table, do we have a good view of the surrounding areas?
Yes.
Like, how,
There's some bushes
how
that you guys
likely
wanted to
is
use
it
for
that
cover.
yeah, can I just do like a perception check to make sure we're not
Absolutely.
being spied on by other
Sure.
people who aren't pirates in disguise?
I love the fact that we referred to the Allspark and then Pirates in Disguise.
incredible.
All right. So there are no piraticons in the area. That was bad. But no, you don't see anyone in the bushes other than Altair hiding out with his surfboard, I assume. Altair, what are you doing in the bushes? Or do we not want to know?
Don't ask a man that.
Don't ask a man that.
Okay.
Polishing a surfboard.
Does Bodhi come back with the pirate, or is he fully at one with the lake now?
First of all, I can't believe that Dustin missed the joke waxing his surfboard. Not he was waxing.
Wow.
And
Excellent.
Bodhi just now put together that the pirate is Mio, and is pretty gobsmacked, and the only way he can handle that is pharmaceutically. And so he's just like, whoa, man, you got me, man. I thought you weren't even, like, I was confused why Callie wasn't just putting a knife into you, because, like, you were in there just in our stuff, man. But it's you, Mio. That's crazy.
To be fair, he was there first. Him as in me when I was the pirate. So like you guys kind of, it's.
Yeah, man. Him is you. You are him. I am the walrus. Man, it's all of it, man. I'm telling you. Cuckoo, cachoo, man.
I almost got there.
Oh God, no. Okay, Robbie has to go turn those off now. Robbie's gonna go around and switch off the wards, dispel them, get rid of
Okay.
them before someone says the wrong thing. I guess I really should be more careful with those words.
Yep. Cool.
So, Callie, what's the plan?
Or are we going to
Cinnamon.
talk about that here?
Well, I was gonna. Should we not? I mean, I don't think the crocodile will tell anybody.
That's up to
But-
you.
As far as I know, he's pretty talkative with Bodhi, so maybe you're right. Back to the house then.
Okay. Back to the house.
Picnic table comes with.
Table comes with. Who
All
folded it
right.
up?
Yeah, Gallia.
Galio's folding it up and carrying it. Awesome.
Handcrafted. We can't be
He's
leaving
so-
this out here.
He's like just like an anime protagonist. It's incredible.
So good.
Like,
Greg was considerate enough to put a handle so that it's easy to carry, as opposed to a regular
Oh my
folding
God.
table, which sucks.
I'm still imagining that
Yeah.
Galio's like got it over one shoulder.
probably knowing him.
Although it would be funnier if it was like a two-man lift.
It's still Galio. He can still do it.
Shuffling it. Yeah. he
Yeah,
can.
and he can make really big loads seem effortless because he's got the telekinesis.
Oh my gosh.
That's such a cheat. All right, back to the house. Let's check in with Greg. Check in with Aradel.
Okay.
Swat some of these flies off us.
And the mosquitoes. You're going to roll 60-20, and going across the screen, we'll see who got bit. I did not bite. Galio, your AC is higher than an 18, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you did not get bit by mosquitoes. You guys are fine. Actually, Caltrix, your AC is lower than 16, right?
I have a 13 AC.
You have been bitten by a mosquito.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm walking next to her. We have
No.
a full-on hippie stink, like smoke. Like
Very
birds
well.
don't like smoke.
I will
man.
re-roll it, so it's with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Fine.
Yeah, come on
Very
now,
well.
Solos. First,
Okay, the hippie smoke worked.
They just drop out of the air.
They
yeah,
died.
man. They're also standing around talking to a pirate.
All right, fair enough. No mosquito bite that itches for the rest of the night.
But your eyes are pretty itchy.
You give up a little tiny discomfort for a much greater one.
Yeah.
Called
The nose
munchies.
just starts running.
Yeah.
Yeah, no malaria. I saved you from malaria. You're welcome.
You know, they
I'm
say
gonna be
that
showering
mosquitoes
for a
are
week.
the deadliest creature on planet Earth.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys return to your house, and Greg's there and has prepared pizza.
Fantastic.
It
Uh,
is got pineapple and a ham on it.
Okay. Pineapple and ham is great on pizza, but how did he do it? Is it as bad as the tomato and the blueberry muffin?
You put the pineapple on before the cheese and sauce. So the dough is soggy on the inside and it is crispy and burnt on the outside. The cheese is unmelted and the ham is raw.
I don't remember him being a bad cook.
Well, congratulations, he apparently forgot.
Maybe
How
our kitchen setup here is just not great. Maybe
Yeah,
like the oven's
but-
broken.
Bodie's like, hey man, don't worry about it. It might be raw ham, but ham's already smoked, man. And if something's smoked, it's good. I'm telling you, man. And he just eats like 4 pieces, noshes it down because he's got the munchies.
Absolutely.
did the crown do something to his ability to cook? What happened?
Apparently.
No,
Really,
that's not
I honestly
possible.
really think just like the oven's broken.
The oven's broken.
These are choices. This isn't the oven being broken. These are choices. I just don't
But
remember
maybe
him being.
these choices would have worked out if we were back at the hut.
Maybe we should take the crown back and see if it's.
He really likes it.
It looked pretty on me.
It does look pretty on you. You look great in it, but
Well,
also
thanks.
your cooking has really changed. What happened?
Oh, I think it's for the better, don't you? And he will offer you a piece of pizza.
No, it's
Nope.
not. You were such a good cook before, Greg.
Still
What
am.
happened?
This, I can help you with this.
Galilio's gonna rescue it.
Can Galileo rescue the pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. And get your survival check. We will modify the D100 by your survival check.
Ooh, a bad score, but I'll try.
Okay. So, 1D90 plus 10. Galileo makes the pizza good.
Oh, thank God. I feel like this is. I feel like somebody's gotten to Greg. I feel like Greg's cooking to try to kill us. Something's happened. This crown is broken. Or maybe I'm just tired. So, is cinnamon... Oh, okay.
I will loop you all in the conversation that happened. For those of you who weren't paying attention, Cinnamon Barb, one of the flowers of the House of Tulips, was sent in place of Pale Bloom, who returned to the House of Tulips upon receiving my invitation. Cinnamon has seen creatures, entities like the Croc in the House of Tulips. And there is a creature in the east wing of the House of Tulips that is 20 feet across, horrific, undead, and has multiple heads and may have the heart of a hydra at its core. Cinnamon has asked that we deadhead Pale Bloom for the good of the House of Flowers. And I think you're all caught up now. I don't think I overlooked anything.
Setting aside that Pale Bloom has tried to kill you before, do we think that they're being mind controlled?
Pale Bloom?
Yeah.
She might be.
How much do we trust Cinnamon Barb to know any of this?
Well, we know that she's not cursed because she underwent a remove curse spell. And she is well informed of the topics that were discussed in the council meeting, though she didn't know all of them.
I will just put this out there. She wasn't here until yesterday. She was back at the House of Tulips.
Which means
She had to have at least had a conversation to know about what happened here.
with Pale Bloom?
Possibly.
When Pale Bloom sent her here?
Possibly because there had to be. How far away is the House of Tulips?
He's travel.
So we sent the letter yesterday and she got here today.
Yep.
Are you worried that Pale Bloom didn't send her?
I'm worried that she has her own thing going on.
Well, she does that.
And maybe she's just using this as a good excuse to remove Pale Bloom.
Probably that. But if it is a good excuse, we might as well do it. Does anyone object to the idea of deadheading Pale Bloom?
No, man. Whatever you say, that's fine, man.
No, I'm good with that.
If we confront her in the House of Tulips, we will likely have to face the monstrosities that they've built there.
Do we inform the other houses first?
Well, I hate to pit house against house, but a uniformed council opinion that Pale Bloom should be removed is not a bad idea either. Also, backup is not bad.
Eric,
there-
do you know who usually takes care of this kind of stuff?
Charities houses are assigned or take the initiative to take care of the issue and set up their next leader. It's a clandestine organization that does what's necessary. Usually it's happened within the house itself, either by voting or by, coup. In this case, you are being asked by Cinnamon to perform a coup on Pale Bloom.
Well, that's not exactly true because we're not trying to take over control of the house.
Right. But
She's looking for assistance for her own coup.
correct. That is a valid deduction. That statement.
And if she's successful, I don't hate the idea of the next leadership in the House of Tulips owing us a favor.
Always ask her to bring that sword, and when we could ask the sword to give us information.
Right.
We do have to get that sword.
To see what that knows. A sentient blade from a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Oh, we should do that. We should see if
Do you guys know
she'll
where it
do
was
that
left?
for us.
We left it on the table when we gave it to her. We left it in the house.
Gotcha.
Dining room.
Yeah, it's left in the middle of the dining room. It's in a spot of honor around their table.
Oh, like it's like in a display spot? They probably left it there?
Yeah, it's in the middle of the table where they have their meetings at.
And we told
Maybe
it
we
to
should just
spy.
go get it for ourselves then.
Maybe Cinnamon can get it for us?
I bet you Cinnamon would get it for us. Especially if can you send to her? Can you do like a sending? It's not too far gone.
I
From
do
when
think
she left,
sending is
right?
more of a cleric spell than a broken
What do you do when
Bellatrix. What? Excuse me? What do
Okay.
I do?
I mean, wait, but you do it so often. What do you call it?
That's a message that's just, from one room to another. That's,
Okay,
from the front yard to the backyard.
Okay.
Across the battlefield sometimes.
I think
Yeah,
I
but
have it.
man, we're outside right now. This is all one big yard, one big room, nature's room, man. So if it's just room to room, we're all in the same room right now, man. You should just try it, man.
You think we're outside right now?
We went
Yeah, I
back.
thought we're at the lake.
We're eating pizza.
I can do ascending. I
We,
just need
we
some
were
time
at
to
the
do
lake.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're not at the lake.
No, and I ate the pizza, and then why did I?
Whatever those herbs were got you Bodhi
God
hard.
bless you.
Well, is like Myra's back at the
Bless you,
house.
Bodhi.
The
Yes.
window isn't even open. I don't know what you
Yeah,
meant.
yeah, man. Oh yeah, and then Buddy goes back to sleep. There we go. Now we have continuity. Now we have continuity.
He's perfect. Let him
I love
sleep.
Bodhi. He reminds me of my brother.
Hero.
We're
our
outside
hero.
right now in one big room. You're just like looking around the kitchen like, what?
Windows count as outside, right?
Sure.
Brahmi
okay.
can reach out to Cinnamon Barb as soon as she memorizes the sending.
Okay.
If we're going to move against the House of Tulips, I think we should move quickly
Okay.
before Pale Bloom comes up with her next plan.
Yeah, I agree. Should we talk to the council first? What should we do? Or just jump right into it?
Is there a house, like a specific house you want to involve?
Not really. You mentioned that it was
What
good to
about
have the
your
council.
friend in the lilies? What's she up to?
She's not necessarily a friend. We just have had dinner together. Lunch. Dinner.
I love that giggle.
She's kind of awful at team collaboration, so let's skip over her anyway.
Oh, really?
You didn't
I
notice?
mean, no, but do you know, is she friends with
No.
Pale Bloom at all?
It's does any all right, let me check my history.
Okay.
Pale Bloom specifically friends with anybody she got a BFF, someone she hang out with
Negative.
in grade school.
No.
Pale Bloom doesn't have friends.
Oh.
Her whole house, not her whole house, but her own house is trying to oust her. She's lacking in friendship right now.
That's a shame. Well,
It is.
it won't
It
be a
truly is.
problem for much longer, hopefully.
If we transpot her, is that the word? Then maybe she'll have the opportunity to make new friends.
Mm,
What about Reese?
About him.
I'm throwing his name to the table.
I think he
Uh,
owes it, right?
which one is Reese?
He's the one that you killed and brought back, and then he a little
Is he
bit
the one who was-
killed half
he's-
his house. Yeah.
He killed half his house?
Well, with his leadership.
I mean,
He
it
is.
seems kinda
His
like...
house does specialize in intelligence gathering, though.
Is he loyal to the House of Flowers? Didn't we...
Hmm.
What did he do? What was the last thing he did? Why did we kill him and bring him back? I can't remember.
Because
he
he
attacked us.
attacked us.
Okay, what was his... But was it... He was like, damn, they're traitors to the House of Flowers. I should... Or was he like, wow, I can't stand Halatrix and her little...
I believe it was more of
Friends.
the second.
So, not really trustworthy. Right?
I mean, I don't know how many people in the House of Flowers
Okay,
really
maybe
deserve the word trustworthy.
Right. No, I guess I see. But who is loyal to the house? They don't have to like us, but who would be willing?
Well, Reese, since our engagement, has been working for the House of Flowers in his own way. Heavy-handed way, but his own way. There are several houses that I trust, but because I trusted them, I sent them far away to work on other missions. And there are a few that, while I think they would make good allies wouldn't necessarily invite them on this mission.
Hmm.
So just us? We
Guess
could
just us.
we could
You guys-
check in with Sludge maybe.
I was gonna say he does owe us a favor.
And the House of Algae has a very specific skill set, and frontal assault on a compound might be right up their alley.
Although I believe they did leave immediately to go and try to take care of the creatures.
Oh, so
And he
did
was
we go on a
responsible.
mission, and we're done.
Oh, you think he's back already? All right.
He might
We
be.
can reach out. Want to reach out to him?
Besides, I think Sludge was put in a bad position by our enemies and by necromancers and Kesha. And maybe he'd appreciate getting some back.
That's a good point.
Plus, he's so cute. Just,
Aha!
it's been days since we've seen him in his cute little leather jacket.
Uh-huh.
His slick back hair.
He
But
does
like
have
we could
some-
just.
He is cute. You're right.
All right. So of all of the houses, or potential allies, Sludge in the House of Algae, specifically Sludge from that house, is my
Oh.
recommendation. But
Your
if anyone else has a
recommendation.
preference, feel free to throw another name to the table.
I mean, I guess we could message Lily Dagger. I don't know. Would you consider her loyal to the House of Flowers? I think she is.
She is a dangerous ally, but competent in her own way. Whether she's loyal to the House of Flowers, her own house, or herself, I can't speak to.
Oh, I guess it's probably better to involve people that we feel more sure about.
So it looks like we're headed back into the jungle. Little time away from the city.
Wait, why are we going to the jungle?
That's where the House of
Oh,
Tulips
that's
is.
where House of Tulips is. Oh, yeah. We definitely should try to. You're right. I think we should try to do other houses. Who? Man, I gotta find the. I feel like who did we bring the bodies back for? House of Flowers, the Lilies, dress and suit makers,
Bodies?
the two dwarven bodies that we recovered.
Oh. I
Were
think
they
those were the
House
Lilies,
of
aren't they?
Lily?
They were House of Lilies.
I feel like then maybe we should reach out to House of Lily. I don't know. They feel the
Guess they want
desire
some-
to take revenge.
Get some blood in the game too.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee that any of these guys can make it, so as long as
Right.
they don't betray us to Pale Bloom, I think it's fine to invite them.
Should we make it a council meeting?
Hello.
That?
hello, hello.
No, I think we should
Hear
keep
you?
it a little quieter.
Hi. It should
Oh,
be
you can hear
quieter
me?
than that.
Yes.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Sorry.
So we should have a secret meeting.
Yeah, I mean, a coup or rebellion really works better if no one's expecting it.
Should we invite Dreamshade?
We should inform Dreamshade, since she's going to take our place if we all die tragically in the House of Tulips.
Oh, very cool. Can she? Okay, so she can't. Yes.
Well, we could invite her along, but then we'd have to tell Cecily about the situation.
Oh dear. Okay. All right, so we should have another micro party to what we're going to do at the House of today.
All right, I'll send a message to Sludge if you want to send a message to the House of Lilies.
Okay.
And invite them to a late night cocktails.
Sounds great.
I feel like I didn't get enough drinking in today.
Oh dear. Okay. I'll order.
We'll open up the backyard.
Sounds great. I'll get the food and write that letter.
And somebody climb up all those stairs and tell Aridel we're gonna have guests.
All right.
Oh wait, I have message. I forgot.
Okay. Cool. So, you guys send out the messages to get the various people to come and visit. Those are sent out. Any preparations you want to make before they arrive this evening? Skip ahead to that. Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
It's all one big room. I can't think of anything.
Bodhi takes some shrooms. He figures he wants to see some colors and lights when things are happening.
Very well. Awesome. So, as you consume them, they will give you the trip that you were looking for.
Not just awesome blossoms.
Indeed. Great.
Yeah, no one else who hears you say that has any idea of the significance.
Good.
Just, what does he say?
Bodhi's used to most people not understanding what he's laying down. People just need to slow down and listen a little bit better. Open their ears, open their minds, let their inner self out. You'd be surprised, man.
I feel like my brain leaks a little bit.
Well, I guess that's the start of opening up your mind. Just let it leak a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't think so. Thank you.
All right. So, as you guys invite them over, Sludge is going to be the first one to visit.
Yeah, go ahead, Galio.
As guests start arriving, Galio will go around the house and make sure interior doors are locked.
Okay. Cool. They will arrive and head out to the garden area. You guys will have set up the drinks as you wanted to have some space and don't want them available to roam the house.
When Sludge comes in, I'm gonna get up and try to give him the European kiss, and tell us how it's been going. How did your latest mission fare?
To do a bit of unpleasant deals. I think we got them all, though. Really do.
Fantastic. Do you prefer wine or liquor?
Brandy guy myself.
We have some of that for sure. I'll dig it out.
Okay. As you dig it out, there's going to be a knock on the front door. Greg's going to run over. Toodaloo, Lou, I got it. Oh, come in. They're in the garden, taking you right over there. And Tosit Lilydagger will arrive.
Oh dear.
Full armor.
Full armor, of course.
It's like level 100 armor, so it doesn't cover very much.
fine.
I give Brahmi a look. I
Hi,
assume you're going to
yes.
greet your friend.
Of course, I'm going. Yep. Hi, thank you so much for coming. I hope you don't mind. We're all...
You broke up.
I hope you don't mind. We have drinks and food outside in the back. We can all sit, have a little conversation.
She
She's
nods,
quite
and she will
quite awkward.
follow along.
She did remember what they ate when they went out to eat that one time, and she made sure that there's food of that type there, not specifically from that restaurant, but if she prefers whatever food she seemed to prefer, then she made sure to have some there.
So some tapas. Got it.
Yes, really delicious tapas, and then also just some meat, I guess. Sledge seems like a meat guy, like he's, you know,
Of course.
a few turkey legs,
No turkey
maybe a
leg.
steak.
Steak. Yeah.
Steak?
Black and blue.
Great. I don't know.
The only vegetable he's ever eaten was steamed.
Right.
Uh,
With a little bit of garlic.
she dropped like some money on their catering. She's just getting everything catered. Listen, Greg, they just can't trust Greg. Greg can't do this, and they don't have Abiel anymore. Abiel could have done this so perfectly.
Bemoaning the loss of Abiel just because of what he could do for you.
No, he was perfect. What are you talking about?
His child
The
was
tears
cute.
have cried. Oh, and his child.
But yeah, they come in and they will drink and have, you know, the pre-sliced steak and everything, which is going to gloss over that.
Listen,
He likes it with a
Catered.
horseradish topping.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
She is going to enjoy the tapas and just daintily eat. And sit right next to Brahmi.
Brahmi is just a little awkward, but also seems... Should we... Considering everything that's happened, would both of you be alright if I cast Curse on... Are we talking about any...
Insist on it.
She casts it on Sludge, and then waits,
Tosit looks at you and
Dagger.
just nods.
and she will do the same for her.
There's no modification.
Great. We love this. And then she'll look back over at Callie.
Does Galio pat them on the head?
No.
Okay.
This one seems to be the right height.
He's kind of given up on that.
Okay.
I think both of
For
them
the
would try to
record, I
break
will
your arm.
occasionally keep referencing to it just because it's a great callback.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Yeah, so we invited you, our first blooms of our respective houses, to receive an early report of our findings in the lake. We have some news to share, and of course, we are very interested in what you were able to accomplish in the last couple days. But if it's not pressing, I'd be happy to delve into our findings.
Shatter Shaddai is at least semi-secure now. I think we're in a good place.
We all just kind of stare at Tosit.
Tosit
See.
gives a bit of a grin and shrugs. Gives a gentle thumbs up.
I look forward to hearing the details later. And then let's go in on the findings of the lake. And I'm gonna ease into it basically the same way I did with Cinnamon. and explain that we found clockwork creatures using a technology from the ancient House of Flowers to buff up undead creatures. And the undead creatures were being controlled by an aboleth, and their numbers were ridiculous, and an army was being created to attack the city. And although that has been resolved for the meantime, as far as we know, the aboleth, after its death, identified 2 collaborators, one being Kesha and one being Pale Bloom of the House of Tulips.
At which point, Tosit puts her hand on her dagger and raises an eyebrow questioningly. Sludge eats another bite of steak.
Cinnamon, or you know what? Nope, nobody. I was gonna say the House of Tulips members of who have been sent to collaborate with the House of Grass have indicated that they have a need to clean house and have asked for deadheading of Pale Bloom. Under Pale Bloom's leadership, it seems the House of Tulips has become infested with some monstrosities similar to what we found in the lake, and perhaps one that's much, much worse.
Tosit's going to hold up a hand signal that you would recognize, Alatrix, from when you were badass. How many targets?
Pale Bloom being the primary target, there is a creature on their premises that apparently has the potential to become undefeatable. It is an undead creature created with the heart of a hydra.
He puts your tapas down on a plate. Puts the plate down on the table.
The buds in the House of Tulips will not be allowed to participate in a conflict on behalf of the House of Tulips. Or rather, against us.
Well, that's
Yes.
going to be good. At least we won't have to worry about them. What do you want us for?
I would like to formally offer you a position on our upcoming mission. Both of you have skill sets that might be in desperate need on this mission, and both of you have a potential interest in the fate of Pale Bloom.
Tosit nods. Sludge looks up. And what's going to keep us from being implicated in the assault?
Not getting caught?
I like how you think, Alatrix. But you know that I'm not exactly subtle person.
Wear a mask?
I think swing.
The
Should
House
go over
of
my
Tulips.
eyes or just my mouth?
In the event that it went over your eyes, would you still be able to see?
Yeah, but I think people could identify me by my jawline,
It is distinctive.
which is why Bruce Wayne and Batman should have never gotten away with it.
No one believed that he
Incredible.
would wear a bat suit with nipples on it. They were like, it's not possible that it's him.
Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne?
He would
Nipples?
never put that on.
Glad you didn't see Batman and Robin.
It was so bad and good. It was like
It
bad
was
good.
so bad and
It was
good.
No,
Bad and good.
it's just bad.
No,
I
you
mean,
can't
it
say
was
that.
really, really
So
bad.
delightful.
Okay.
Mm.
So, When are we doing this?
Is tomorrow too soon for you?
I'm good. Post it. Nods. Can get some rest and ready.
What will be our method of travel?
Cast Plant Stride and save us a bit of time, but it's going to consume one of my major spells.
Any chance? Any chance there's a teleportation that we could?
That's what Plant Stride is.
I know. I'm trying to see if there's.
Teleport via plants.
Okay.
Rami.
We might
Oh,
be
I
able.
understand. That's why I'm saying maybe we can get it through the council instead of you having.
A circle. I don't know how close they can get us. Perhaps back to the hacienda? Can they?
We're pretty close.
Do we have a circle at the hacienda?
You do not.
I thought we did.
Nope.
You would have used
we
it to
don't.
teleport to the Pearl Sanctuary instead of making the journey.
Oh.
Well,
I guess we're hiking.
day of travel. Or use up Plant Stride, which is a very powerful spell.
Oh, what if we can get Shinra to drive?
I would
That's
love to see you negotiate that.
I don't know. She's your friend.
I mean, but, also, I think it would be very fun.
I wonder what she would say. She
in this
hates
event-
necromancy, so.
I do think speed is more important than anything else in a decisive action like this. So I prefer Plant Stride if we don't have anything at all. Any chance that
Should
we could
we?
pick up a teleportation scroll? Is that an option?
I can try to see.
Can a teleportation scroll send us without a
Yes.
destination circle?
Yep, as long as you're familiar with the location and if it's on your spell list.
Well, that might be iffy. Some of us are really good at rolling, though. It might be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or we might waste a ton of money. Plant
Why don't we
Stride.
just do the
I
teleport
love
via plants?
that.
and get
Sounds
you there,
fantastic.
Right there.
And I'm honestly looking forward to the experience.
It kind of sucks, to be honest with you.
Oh wait, what kind of plants do you use?
He smiles. Think.
Man, we just crawled out of that slimy lake.
That's where we gotta go.
No.
Well, unless
All
you've
right.
got some sort of algae pit nearby.
No. Nope. Not
We
nearby.
opted out of the algae pit and the water feature.
Yeah, the water feature's filtered.
The water feature is filtered. What the heck?
It's filtered!
Neil
Alright.
sweeps it out every morning.
It also has a.
You guys think a lot of things are automatic. It's just Neil doing stuff.
It's just me doing
I love
stuff.
that.
Incredible. I love him.
It's the groceries just appear in the cabinets, and the
Incredible.
laundry
And
always
Greg,
gets folded.
and Greg just destroys them. It's so funny. How does he become such a bad cook? What happened? I
Oh
I
my
remember him
goodness.
making pancakes and it was delicious. What happened?
Eat your tapas.
He's just having a low point.
He must be. I feel like the crown has. We've hurt him somehow.
All right.
Yeah, I think that was our business for the night, unless there's more to talk about.
Should we stick together when we arrive at?
I don't think any of us should leave tonight. Just to save any of these remove curses from having to be cast.
Oh, if Yeah,
I agree.
we have guest rooms, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Oh God. Posid's going to look at you and smile, Brahmi.
She smiles back, but is like not connecting the dots right away.
Understood.
She's like, she like smiles, but she looks like shy. And she's like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. She's going to
Terrible.
put her hand on your knee.
Oh, Rami is like very awkward now, but okay.
She will take
Do you
her
want me to
hand
show
off your
you?
knee, seeing that you're uncomfortable.
Oh, do you want me to show you what room you can use?
She smiles and nods and stands up.
Okay. It's right.
Can we go that way?
She will show her to where the guest room is.
You're going to show her to the guest room?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The downstairs one with the fun toys in it, or like a different
Oh
one?
no! Oh my gosh, no.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome to that one. Galatrix,
Checking.
but she will escort her to the one of the guest rooms that
Awesome.
they have,
Cool.
and maybe show her how cool it is, because it's got like a whole.
So you're going to show her how cool the room is?
The top of the house is like a garden, and it's like a little secluded. It's very pretty up there. You
Right.
can see the night sky. It's
Sure.
really nice.
It's a
Yeah.
perfect date spot.
Yeah.
It's a perfect spot to look at the stars. So she's just going to show her how cool it is, and then she'll show her the guest room.
You
Well,
are
while you're
the
up
worst.
there under the stars,
Just the worst.
while you're up there under the stars, Brahmi,
Uh-huh.
she's going to put her hand on yours.
Again.
Brahmi will blush, but she will hold her hand.
And she's just going to look at the stars.
I love this. Brahmi will be so excited that they're stars together.
There's a
So-
connection there, and you can feel the energy there. But she's taking it slow because she can tell that you're hesitant and a little on
She's
the
a little
shy
shy
side.
and a little awkward.
Inexperienced.
So, yeah, all of the above. So.
Inexperienced is what
That's
you said?
That's what
Yeah,
I said.
she's not, you know, it's not very
Right.
common.
And Tosin
Okay, cool.
is playing it cool. Just
She is so cool. It's
just letting you be.
great. So great. Brahmi's into it, so.
As you escort her down to the guest room, she will give you a friendly hug and nod goodnight as she closes the door gently, but pauses and waits.
Brahmi
Just a
runs
beat.
into the door frame accidentally while she's trying to leave, and then it's kind of like has her hand over her nose. She dinged her nose. She was like, "Thanks. It was so nice watching the stars with you tonight. I hope we can maybe do it again when we get back."
She's going to kiss her two fingers, pointer and middle finger, and kiss the top of your nose using her finger.
Brahmi's like as red as a Triton can get at this point.
And then she closes the door, leaving you alone in the hall.
Oh my gosh, she is gonna go lay in bed and scream in her pillow. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Allie's gonna cat's message in your direction, and it's gonna say, You're a black ops assassin. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
You're-
What is that supposed to mean?
You're a high pitched noises are setting off my tinnitus.
Brahmi didn't realize she was being that loud.
You weren't. It was
Meanwhile,
just high pitched.
Uh-huh.
Sludge
Mm.
is downstairs and has finished his steak, his baked potato, and is looking over at Mio.
Uh-huh.
Can I help you with something?
Nothing. appreciation of a master of disguise.
Oh.
Okay. I'll just. I just continue to stand there.
And slowly blurs to nothing.
He nods, stands up, and walks towards where he assumes the guest rooms are. Because he doesn't have an escort to take him to a guest room.
I can't believe that Callie just left.
Did Calatrix leave him be, or?
Well, I'm kind of curious just to see where he tries to set up shop.
He ends up in the kitchen, sees a actual sandwich set up there, and he's going to just eat the sandwich, not realizing it's Greg's.
Buddy, oh no.
You might regret that later, apparently.
Yeah. And then he wanders down the hall looking for a spare bedroom that has a door open. Unfortunately, all the doors
my
are
room
closed
is
and
on
locked.
My room's on the first floor.
Okay.
I'm just
Starts knocking on
looking
doors.
to see if I'm just looking to see if he goes in.
Is your door open, Calatrix?
Yeah, sure. There's not really a bed in it because I don't
Right.
sleep.
He knocks on the one open door because he established that Galio closed the rest of them and locked them.
Oh, that's right.
So, comes up to the one open door, which is Calatrix's, and knocks. Excuse me.
I will message a whisper into his ear that he is welcome to that room if he wants rest, but there is another room downstairs if he's interested in some more activities.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hello.
Let's roll a persuasion check. How many shades of gray are we going into here?
Oh my god.
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Get there.
I mean, yeah, all right, I'll lead him.
All right.
I do like to hope that, he could find his way to the basement, but
He gets
I
there.
will accept what we have at
Will
hand
you
and
be there when
just
he
guide him.
arrives?
I mean, or shortly after. Someone's going to be able to load him into that sling.
Okay. As you arrive, he's going to give you a smolder. And as the door closes, fade to black,
Fantastic.
involving a severe lean is the last thing we see.
Does Mio just stand and go, I gotta get out of here? Sorry, excuse me, I have to leave. Just 1 minute, I just have to get out. I have to,
He goes
thank
in the
you,
corner,
bye.
stuck in the room, unnoticed.
He's like, I was trying to escort him. I don't know what to do now.
Paralyzed.
All night long, he's just been in the wrong place. He was on the roof when, like, well, I mean, that's where he was. I was like, oh shit, they're up on the roof with me. I'm like, I never left.
Now we know
Better
how
get
he knows.
downstairs.
He knows how he knows so much about what Calatrix says.
Because he is sometimes just in the room.
You locked the door. I don't know how to get out. I don't want to make noise.
Yep.
I'll just
You
dress up
have
like
the
a rat.
highest stealth of any. How could you possibly?
I'll just crawl in the closet. It's fine.
Good.
We got crawl spaces in here. I can get around.
Sure, yes.
I'm like a rat in the ceiling.
I need you to roll a stealth check, and I'm going to roll
dude.
his perception check.
No! Don't do
Good luck, shooter.
Yeah, so
Good thing I have an
perception check.
advantage. Oh shit, he's on me.
Oh,
Fuck!
He's gonna see you from whatever's going on at that moment as the lights just dim up a little bit and just catch his eyes looking at you. And he gestures towards you as he just fades back to black. I don't know what that sound is, but that's a little weird, probably.
Neil shrugs like that. Oh, dude.
And it's not an invitation, but more of acknowledgement. And he realizes you're being a good wingman.
For someone.
Stuff.
Just setting out the water for when we're ready.
There's cigarettes pre-lit.
Pre-lit cigarettes, honey sticks. Yeah, whole 9 yards. There's lotion that just appears on the nightstand. Yeah, whole 9 yards.
I think our house is magic. I think that's just how it works.
I'll have to find a skit. There's a video. I'll find it. And I'll link for you. All right. So, is anyone else doing any other activity tonight? No. Okay. So you guys get another long rest. Congratulations. Everyone except for
Wait.
Galatrix.
Oh, well. All right, fine.
Galatrix, you will get your long rest after midnight.
Sure.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
So,
My thing of storing didn't get refilled.
okay. No, it will get refilled before dawn, but I'm not going to say that line.
Could we have Sledge fill it?
Can Sludge fill my
I
thing
said
of storing?
I wasn't going to say the line. Thank you.
We need a spell in there.
Wow. Wow.
I have this big empty slot right here. It really just needs something to fill it.
Jesus Christ.
He's not gonna help with it right now.
Golly. Golly.
Yeah. No.
Golly.
All right.
That was amazing. It's just and scene.
And scene. We're moving on. Whew. All right. So you guys wake up the next morning after having had your rest. Sludge is asleep. He fell asleep on the bench. I assume he's still handcuffed.
Well, I assume he can get out.
Oh, yeah. If you wanted to.
This person has been handcuffed before in his life, I assume.
Yes. So, you guys wake up the next morning and prepare to head out. Are there any preparations you would like to do as everyone comes out for breakfast, which is not being cooked by Greg Budknife today?
Catered again.
He is sick in bed.
Oh no.
Has a tummy ache.
Maybe we should ask Aridel if she can cook.
Well, Gallia will try cooking.
Gallia's going to try cooking again? All right. Let's roll that survival check. 1d94 plus 6. Damn. All right, Galio. What meal did you cook that is the gourmet of gourmets?
Wow.
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
No. No, he does like a French toast thing with eggs.
Okay. Cool. French toast with eggs. Awesome. It is delicious. You guys are heartily fed. Are you guys syrup people or powdered sugar? Or fruit on your French bread? French toast.
Syrup.
Syrup? Okay. All right. So, ready to head out?
Did I get 3 levels of sludge magic? Was that yes?
Wow. Yeah.
Fine. Whatever. Yes, you got 3 levels of sludge magic.
Can
Yeah,
I
what
know what
spells
they
did
are?
you
Is this
get?
just like a surprise later?
Find 3 levels of sludge magic. That's not going to get called back ever.
This is about to be my new favorite item.
I know. Moving on. You guys ready to depart, or is there any other preparation you'd like to make before leaving town?
Meal's actually checking on Greg to make sure he's not dead.
He's not dead. He is just feeling icky and been throwing up all night.
Ask Aradel to cook for him while we're gone.
Okay. We'll step up and do so. All right.
I think we're ready.
Cool.
Did everyone get their potions put on them that Meal put on them?
I have a potion of superior, whatever it was. Yep.
Yeah. Everyone should-
superior healing.
I
Okay.
think we're ready otherwise, right, guys?
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel good.
So you guys will head off into the jungle for your one-day journey.
Except nobody told me what sludge gave me the magic.
Sorry.
Like what spells?
Did we
That's what I was
restock
asking.
our?
Oh, I thought that was an innuendo or just giving you something special.
What? Do you think I just I speak just in innuendo that means nothing?
Yes.
No.
Sometimes. Not
I
every
have an
time.
iron stone of sludge magic goes here. Reserve.
Okay.
It can
Let's
hold
see.
up to the 3
Oh.
levels of spells.
So 3 levels of spells. He would give you. We're going to do 3 cure wounds. Actually, sorry.
The most useless spell I've ever seen.
We're
Oh
gonna
no!
scratch that off. We're gonna do
Okay.
3 cure wounds and 1 thorn whip.
Weird.
Fun.
All right.
Yeah. If it was allowed to be a 4th level, he would have given you Dominate Beast, but you know, that's something different.
Cure wounds times 3. Thorn
With
whip.
Thorn Whip. Technically, you
No, the
shouldn't be
lighter
able
whip.
to get that, but due to RP, we're going to let you. Crazy. All right. Cool. So you guys head off into the jungle.
Pass by all these perfectly good trees to go find some pond scum.
Yep. Where you guys come up to the pond and Sludge is there. All right, you ready for this? Oh, gross.
Are you able to? Do you know the way, or do you need any
I've
additional?
I've been there.
Interesting. Fantastic
He
then.
looks at you meaningfully.
I take
And
his meaning.
you take his meaning that he's been there before because you may have experienced some of what he learned there last night.
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh.
Oh,
He understands the location. Carnally.
yes, we'll call it that. As he begins to cast the spell, the fungus, the algae there, begins to form a portal. It appears to simply be a whirlpool that's sucking straight down. Last one in's a rotten egg. And he's going to hop into the portal, falling in, and disappear with a sucking sound.
I will follow after Gallia.
Cool. As you guys hop through, you'll come up out of the grass at the House of Tulip.
Ooh.
Oh, right inside.
Just outside, yep.
Are we outside? Like, the gate is in front of us?
We're inside the gate. You're on the pathway.
Surrounded by tulips.
Surrounded by tulips.
When we identify the east wing,
East wing? Yeah, you can identify the east wing. It is the one on the left.
or the east even,
That's correct.
does the group know where the sword is from here?
The sword was last seen here in the main living area. The main, reading area.
Is that it right there on the table?
It was on the table, that is correct.
Right. Shall we consult the sword for Pale Bloom's location?
Remember, if you go into the flowers, they're dangerous.
Oh yeah, thank you, Eric. I can't tell what's flowers and not.
Rami has memorized sending, so she can reach out to Barb.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to tell her.
We might be here before her, though, right?
Yes. It takes a day to get here. You haven't given her 24 hours. You guys teleported.
She was supposed to lock the doors for us.
Right?
This might be bad.
Oh well.
Should we wait for her?
No.
Okay.
We're not in a great spot right now. We're kind of out in the open.
Sorry.
No, I mean, well
Right.
done. It's fantastic travel.
We don't want to hurt the rest of the buds like she asked.
So how are we going to do this?
We should
Sneaky?
sneaky. Some of us tackle creature, maybe someone else.
Sneaky's not exactly my thing, but I'll do what I can.
Do you think you and Dagger take out together?
We need to
Sorry.
find Pale Bloom first.
Well, she usually is up in the main building. Right down there at the front door every time I come here.
Interesting.
Do you know how many people should be here, Eric?
You have gone exploring before, and let me count them because it's been a while since I counted them. There are 20 people here the last time you were here.
Okay. And they're all part of the house. Like, they're all...
Yeah, they're all tulip.
They're not kind of like staff or like there's like 7 cooks who just
Well,
cook
the
here.
staff count too, yeah.
Okay.
Because, as you know from your Hacienda experience, staff are still clandestine agents.
Okay. That's exactly what I was like. Okay.
I can cast.
Get their attention if you want me to. I can make a wall of fire.
It would get their attention.
That would definitely get their attention.
How about if I just walk up there and knock on the door and be all like, hey man, haven't been here since you guys helped me out and resurrected me, man, and I'm the hero of your Vrix. I thought I'd just come by and say, thanks, man, smoke a bowl, let's share. Then we all get to go in there, man.
That might work for the rest of the house, maybe. But Pale Bloom already thinks that we're antagonists.
She thinks we're going to kill her.
You know what,
Yeah,
though? If he's the hero of Vrix, maybe we should listen to him.
Oh, good point.
There's that. Yeah, we should probably.
Got him. Got him.
Oh, and also remember, Mio, slow is fast and fast is slow, man. It's a
Thank you,
gas,
sir.
gas, gas, man.
There's always that.
And I don't think Pale Bloom thinks I'm like, no, like, why would I be the enemy, man? Like, all I'm trying to do is just bring us all together, unify us, man. Like, it's a snake eating its own tail, like a circle, man. Like, what comes around goes around. We just gotta keep on keeping on, man.
Toasit's eyes are glassing over, and she
Yeah.
has no idea what's going on.
Let's get in the
I love
building.
it.
Uh,
Actually,
let's have Tosit and Mio do as much scouting as possible to locate Pale Bloom.
She's just right in that building, man.
Yes, she is. Can we try to hide as much as we can without disturbing anything over here?
Well, Toasit's going to do a fun thing.
uh-oh.
One thing, betray us.
No. Toasit's going to do a little bit more fun thing, where she is going to go ahead and roll her eyes up into the top of her head. So all you see is the whites.
That's what happens when you listen to Bodhi too
She
long and you're
begins
not prepared.
to emanate black shadows around her,
Oh.
and she is going to hold out her hand. Does anyone want to take it?
Yeah.
Rami, roll.
Bodhi's right there.
Bodhi's right there.
Yeah, man.
Bodhi,
Yeah, it's an
jumped on it
yeah.
first.
You just knocked Brahmi's hand out of the way.
Perfect. Yes, do it.
Bodhi's like, hell yeah, man. This is new.
Oh
Bodhi,
my god.
you feel your soul thrust out of your body, and you're hovering there for a moment. Bodhi,
Okay.
you are now astrally projected and can move around through walls if you choose to. I'm going to ask that no one else do this for the moment because I have turned off the collision. And Bodhi can now walk through walls.
Oh man, I didn't mean to. I'm
Go
sorry.
do
I think
recon.
It's so good. It's so good.
as
So
a
good.
player, I did not mean to
So
take.
good.
Hero of effects
Alright.
moves.
Hero of your free right here, guys.
Oh man.
So Bodhi, you can just walk through walls unseen as she is holding your hand. At any point, you can return to your body.
But now north is up, right? So
Yes.
east would be over here to the right.
Correct.
This is the table where the sword was, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the sword.
Yes, sir.
That is Pale Bloom.
Yes, sir.
All right. Who's that?
That's the servant Charles that you guys met last time.
Oh, Charles.
Yeah, he's in charge.
Oh, Charles.
All right. Can I see the sword? Does it seem like the sword is in the astral?
The sword
plane?
is sitting there on the material plane.
All right. So now I come in here and I'm just looking to see if I can find that. Is that a bathtub?
It is a bathtub. You're in the bathroom.
We're trying to find. Oh, I went outside the house. Oh, is that the thing right there?
Yes, sir.
Like just right off the living room?
Yes, sir.
Is there a direct door in there?
Up at the north end there. You can see there's.
That's not a door. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
there's not
gotta
a door.
go. You gotta go through the bathroom to get there.
There's a hallway there.
Oh, I see. The hallway.
Yes, sir.
Jesus, just like one door away, they got this giant dragon.
No, no.
All right. So then I just like while I'm at it now, I just like fly through Pale Bloom, around her, I'm going up and down, all around. Anything happening? Nothing's happening.
He does not see you. You are able to lampoon and pretend you're giving her wet willies, whole 9 yards.
Oh my god.
And then he kind of wishes he doesn't normally notice stuff like this, but then he's like looking at this offset of the carpet stripe, and he's like, "Man, that is really bad. Whoever did that, man? I don't even understand that."
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
and then he just flies back. He's all. He's all. He comes back here. He's all. Comes back to his body. He's like, whoa, that was a trip, man. And he looks over at Brom. He's like, you should try that sometime, man. That was awesome.
Wow. Okay.
So, Pale Bloom's just right in the front door. So, like, if we go in there and just knock on the door, she's right there. That sword is right there, man. And if we go in, all we have to do is go down the hall that's directly to the east, and then take the first door to the south, and that Hydra thing's right there, man. Easy peasy. Just go on in there. We talk to her, get the sword, go kill that dragon, man.
Are there any doors in the room that Pale Bloom's in that we could maybe lock to stop other people from coming in, or Hydras from coming in?
I don't think that Hydra can leave that room, man. It's too big. The door's like 5 feet wide, and that thing's like 20 feet wide, man.
Oh my god.
Unless it went through the wall, it could maybe break down the wall.
Oh my god.
That sounds real.
And there's lots of doors. Like, I don't know how you would lock all the doors, because it's just, remember, it's like that main front room where there's like, it goes everywhere from there, man. It's like the middle of the house.
Is anyone else in the room with her?
Charles, man, he's in charge. He's just sitting there like,
I hate to. Maybe we can subdue him. All right. Rami is going to cast Aid
Okay.
really quick, and she's gonna
like,
give.
I don't
It should-
know. Yeah, I don't know if you need to like make everyone all diseased and stuff like that. That's crazy.
Toasit's looking at you,
Aid.
very confused by the fact that you're so brilliant. At the same time, it's completely off the wall.
Yeah, man. I'm the complete package, man.
Okay. So with Aid, it's for 8 hours. 3 allies can have their target hit points are raised. Their hit points are maximum is raised by 5 points, and their current hit points are all raised by 5. And that's good for 8 hours. So that's going to go to Sludge, Lily Dagger, and Galio.
Toasit's going to smile at you and sign that she's okay and ask if you
Oh,
are.
she doesn't. Oh, yeah. Rami nods. But is she saying she doesn't want that?
Doesn't
Sure. Okay, then she will pass that on.
I mean,
Gets stinged up all the time.
who did you pass it on to?
Bodhi.
Oh, man. And hey, thanks, man. And I totally understand what that girl's saying. Like, you just started dating her. There's no reason to, like, immediately, like,
Bodhi, we're not.
you
I.
need to immediately just, like, start laying out, like, giving
I'm
her
sorry,
AIDS.
yeah.
Like, there's no
No.
reason to do that at the beginning.
Bodhi.
You're to wait until they're invested and then give them AIDS.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
This is terrible.
Sludge is looking at you and smiling.
Because he already gave me AIDS.
No.
Stop. Oh my gosh. Rami has
He
lesser
gave you 3
restoration.
spells of
Don't.
sludge.
Ew, oh my god. Okay. Fine. The aid has been passed to people who appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, AIDS can't live in Bodhi's ecosystem, so he appreciates it just
Okay.
fine. After 8 hours, it's gone. It can't live here.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, no worries. Enjoy your 5 extra hit points.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man. I'll take it.
You're welcome.
You take the luck where you can find it. Want me to go knock on the door and offer to share a bowl with
Hey,
I
Can
don't
we
think that's.
open the door without knocking? Is that an option?
I feel like
Yeah.
we should try.
how about
It can
Mio
be an
does it?
option.
Let's have Mio do it, man.
Are there other? Can we get through a window? Can we get down to the window?
We can't
mean,
go
Dream
through any of the
Shade's-
flowers.
And Dream
Oh,
Shade's
that's
right
right.
in there. Or no, Pelbum's right at the front door. Why would we go the long way, man? You know, like the straightest way is a straight line,
Alright.
man. That's the quickest way. Unless you're like in the 7th dimension, then you gotta like take the curving ways because that's more straight because you go through 7 dimensions.
Can I tell the door is trapped, Eric?
You look at the door. Please roll an investigation check.
I gotta get that little shit up higher.
I don't know what you got. Okay, Bodie's gonna start yelling at people to come down here if like people can't pull their heads out.
There's
'Cause
no yelling.
Even
There's no yelling.
Even Bodie made it down here.
Altair's going to sit back here.
He probably
Close it.
offered guidance though, because there's.
Pussy's going to go to the door.
Yep. I think Altair's gonna yell guidance at Mio.
Yep.
No
and
yelling.
Guidance. And Brahmi sits in the rear protecting everybody.
No, I'm coming. I'm sorry.
I won. So I got 20 total.
Okay,
Where
so it's
am
a
I?
20.
What the heck?
You're in the top center of the map.
Oh my gosh, I'm so far away. Sorry.
Checking to see if it's trapped and locked and stuff.
Stay out of the flowers. You were told to stay
He's
out.
not
of
in the flowers.
Okay.
That was the trick of the light. He wasn't in the flowers.
So the door is trapped. It is also locked. You can
Okay.
tell with a 20 that the trap is a form of corrosion. There's an acid cloud that's going to come out should it be triggered. And it is a DC 18 to disarm it.
Oof. Do I know what sets off the trap?
The door being opened. So there's a small piece of fabric that you would have to slice without tearing. You gotta protect it while disarming it. You gotta tape it in place without moving it, etc.
So so it's only if it opens. It's not like.
Right.
Okay. I have to think about this. So I can try to do it, but I don't want to like smash everybody with
You
it.
painted.
If you
Not
fail by
to-
more than, but if you fail by 5 or more, it will fire off.
Bodie just looks over at Mio and is like, man, like you've been practicing this for your whole life, man. Like, just open the door. Like, don't worry about it. The universe wants you to succeed. And my roll for the day was an 18, so your bear roll's an 18.
All right. So you're able to disarm the trap.
Cool. So I'm.
Oh,
And
you
then
used portent,
unlock it as
so
well.
you got
Yeah. No, I rolled just
28.
for.
Oh, for stealth. Got it.
No, that was for. Oh, yeah, I rolled stuff. That was not what I want. That was sleight of hand, which is the same modifier
Yeah,
anyway.
you got
So
28 because of the portent that he used.
cool. Did that unlock the door too, Eric?
Yeah.
Are we ready? Are we just bum rushing?
Bum rush.
What are we doing, Cal? Are we just gonna go in there and start killing Pale Bloom, or what are we supposed to do?
Do you want me to
Lockdown?
cast? Do you want me to cast silent? Get in.
All of these sound like good ideas.
All right.
All right.
No spells once I can't cast silent. What do you need to cast?
I'll
Down.
keep that in mind.
I'm taking the formation that I always take with Galileo. We know the drill.
Okay.
And
Now I
open-
have a question.
Oh, yeah.
We are 35 minutes from the maximum end of the session. I don't think we can get through the full combat now. You guys want to move forward, or do we want to pause here? Up to you guys.
Can we do one round of combat?
We can.
I just want to know how bad it gets before we break for the week.
Yeah.
How much
Understood.
dread and need you feel for a week?
Of course, we can go ahead and give you a sense of dread for the week.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna one shot
Perfect.
this hoe.
So excited about this. Does anybody
Excellent
need
plan.
to cast anything? Or the
Yeah,
silent
you-
spell go off? Just checking.
Your silent spell's only, what, 20 feet across?
Yeah. I mean, it should be
Okay.
fine, but I'm okay.
All
I
right.
mean, target it on the enemy and not on us.
You got
Should we
it.
get-
And the door opens, and that's where I need you guys to please roll for initiative, as she is impossible to surprise.
Ooh, that hoe.
Ooh.
Ooh,
guys ready to just shoot her, though,
girl.
So, her. For initiative. 17.
Ooh. Nice.
Charles.
Ooh.
You know.
Oh no, Charles and Brahmi are having a hard time.
Right?
Mine ends up being a 29, Eric.
Okay, I will fix it for you.
Thank you.
Because I know that if you do it, you get deleted.
Yeah, somehow I delete it all the time.
Alright. Tosit is here. You guys recruited her for this, so put hers on there. And Sludge is also here. Alright.
You held actions go off, Eric, or not?
Yes, held actions do go off. She does not have a held action. She just not surprised.
She's just always expecting someone to bust open her door and
She should.
cause trouble.
Justifiably.
Eric, can you sort the initiative?
Yes, sir. The initiative here should be
There we
Mio's
go.
prepared action going first.
It's a 20 to hit her.
A 20 to hit her. She is going to react by casting shield to prevent that from hitting her.
Rude.
Takes her AC up to 23. All right. Bodhi, your prepared action, if you had one?
Nope.
Nope. Okay,
Nope.
all right.
That was just
Yeah,
prepared
that
action.
was Bodhi's. Yeah, he's
Just
like,
inhale.
oh.
Understood.
You ever see like someone trying to hurry up and like put his little roach down a little bit? Yep, that was it.
All right. Sludge is over there and is going to... Goodness. Sludge is just going to move in.
Is this prepared action, so Eric?
Just prepared actions. Going to rush up to there. Pale Bloom does not have a prepared action. Caltrix is way back there with... Did you have a prepared action?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Tosit is going to shoot Charles.
Oh,
And miss him with a 15.
embarrassing.
I'm sorry, she was hidden, so that would be a 21. So she'll deal 21 damage to him.
Oh, pretty good then.
Yep. All right. Galio. Did you have prepared action?
No, he opened the door.
All right. And I need to pull up Altar because Altar would have moved up. I'm sorry, he's out of position. We're going to move Altar up to there so that Boogie Board is his prepared action.
Hey, you got news, guys. We're all grouped up.
Good thing you got that cloud out of the way.
So, is Splinter Boogie Board, prone, and got a
Ooh.
critical strike with his Splinter Boogie Board. And he can see Pale Bloom, so that will hit, and that's going to deal 29 damage to Pale Bloom right through her shield. Because that's his. Charles does not get a prepared action. Brahmi, did you have a prepared action? No? Alright.
Brahmi was trying to cast silence. I don't know.
That's right. Silence. So,
Sorry, I muted myself. Sorry, and then my computer was like, "Do you want to unmute?" That's not happening. Okay, she's casting silence directly on Pale Bloom.
Alright, so that is a 20-foot radius, right?
Yes,
Alright, so like that.
yes, looks about right. So if she can get Charles in there, she will. But
You can get Charles in there. That's fine.
then great, perfect. Yes, she wants both of them to be a little.
Alright. Like so.
Oh wait, no, she wants more. She wants more of Pale Bloom than Charles. So
So?
yeah, that works.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So, here
Is
we go.
it question, is it visible to people who have silence cast on them where the line of silence is? Or
There's
are they just
no visible effect. It's just they can't hear or talk.
okay. Got it.
Alright, Mio.
Mio pops out another arrow from his quiver, lines it up, and shoots it straight into Pale Bloom's silent face.
Okay, using steady aim, I assume.
Yep, man, not gonna hit, but that
Oh
one.
no!
Then he's gonna
Ugh.
stand here awkwardly.
Alright, Mr.
It
Dharma.
didn't do what I wanted it to.
Um,
Something wrong with it.
He turns into a 70s blacklight poster,
Okay.
and then he gets a blurp out at her. Did that hit? 21?
A
But
21
she's
does
at a,
not hit because she still has the shield up from earlier.
boy, it sure would have been helpful to have the silence up before she was able to do that. Sheesh.
We had to go through the readied actions in order.
All right.
Yeah.
And then,
Sorry.
and then he's. I think we'll do this. I am going to do a DC strength
Sure.
save.
Angle her?
Uh huh.
Alright. We will try to entangle Pale Bloom. Pale Bloom is a very strong person, but with a 15, she's entangled.
And so she can't move,
Yep.
and it's a 20-foot square or 20-foot.
Right. Unfortunately, Charles is out of range.
I don't care about Charles, just her.
Alright.
And so she is restrained.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and put the
And
square
the-
up there so that we know where it is. That's going to matter.
Yep, the only thing she can do on her turn is try to get out of there. And that's it.
All right.
And that
Well,
will,
she can,
you know what?
she can do range things, but she can't do much because she's currently in silence. Is that where you want
Yeah.
it?
Sure. No, go southeast one.
There?
One down. Yeah, there. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right. And then I don't want to be in range of everything. So there we go.
Okay.
Into my turn.
All right. After Bodhidharma, we go to Sludge Fenbottom. Sludge is going to say, "Excuse me, gotta get it some action," and he's going to move 30 feet to here, where Sludge is going to go ahead and cast Produce Flame and throw it at her. The 24 he will get through, and the Produce Flame is going to deal. He got. Will deal 16 damage to her through her shield. All right. After Sludge, we go to Pale Bloom herself, who is currently entangled to the couch, correct? And it is restrained by the plants and can use its action to try to get out of it. Oh, and she's currently seated. Goodness gracious. I need to... Yeah, I have to try to get out of it. Alright. So I'm going to use my action to try to break out. Anything you want to do, Bodhi? And she's going to be rolling to break out of it.
Yeah, I can't see, so I messed up.
Alright. So she tries to break out, and she fails to break out with her action. All right.
So the answer is no, man. I'm just gonna let the universe take care of what the universe wants to have happen, man.
Take it. All right. I'm making badass character here, and yep. All right.
I mean, as far as I know, the Aboleth sucked. Why wouldn't she
Oh
suck?
my god,
Yep.
freaking Bodhi.
Cool. So
It's
after
like the universe commutative property right there, man.
absolutely. Calatrix, what would you like to do?
I want to come up and try to see what's up. I think I'm out of range for anything that looks like a spell. For sure. I am. So I'm going to roll my Bardic Inspiration and... Got it too again. I will use my action to dash, but I'm just gonna dash to the door.
Okay.
And that's it.
Cool. So, after Calatrix, we go to Tosit Lilydagger, who is going to go right past Galio to here. She is going to then bonus action over to the corner, where she is going to shoot. Actually, not shoot, but throw a dagger at Pale Bloom. She will do this twice. A critical strike and a 11. So the critical strike is going to deal 14 plus 18. Be 32. 32 plus 13 is 45 damage to Pale Bloom. As Tosit is very effective, we go to Galio Viato. We might get a second round in here, guys. You guys are blasting through this.
Gallia will use his sidekick. He'll fling himself into the house for the 60 feet move.
Okay.
And that'll be good. And I'll just take a shot at Pale Bloom.
Okay.
Do I get advantage?
She is currently restrained, so yes. So I should have hit her dealing the additional 22 from restraint condition. But yes, you do have advantage. A 25 will hit her.
Minimum damage.
Okay, dealing 6 damage to her. Okay.
Yeah, I want to. I'll add my psionic strike to that.
Okay. So
And-
an additional 12, additional 6 for a total of 12 damage.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right. Charles gets to do something where he's going to field that Morning Star and wallop Sludge. And he's going to bonk Sludge in the face for 8 damage. Catching him, it's going to leave a bruise, but he's okay.
Face looks the same.
Yep. All right. Rami.
Yes. Hi.
Hello. And welcome
Hello.
to Movie Phone.
Hey. All right. Rami is going to move into the space. I guess up in here. And she's going to also use a crossbow.
Okay. As a crossbow silently twangs.
Wait, no, even better. I am going to use Toll the Dead.
Okay.
No. She's a necromancer. She probably won't bother her. All right, so she's going to use Sacred Flame. That will bother her.
Okay. He's currently restrained and fails.
Wonderful.
Suffering 7 damage from Sacred Flame.
That is a terrible roll on my part, but yay. Thank
Okay.
you. That's it for Rami.
Mr. Mio. We can get the
Mio's
round, yeah.
Mio's going to dash in the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in the silence, and he's going to use bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. As he runs by Pale Bloom, he's going to smack her with his club. Where is my action? There it is. And she's still restrained, I believe, so
Yes, sir.
maybe a 20.
Okay. Did you roll your strength saving throw when you ran into there?
It's don't have to because it's
Oh, okay.
that
Gotcha.
mobile.
You're good. Cool. So,
So be a
20 will hit.
then he'll-
She cannot cast shield at the moment because of the damn silence. So she suffers 23 points of damage.
and he'll just run right by.
Okay. Great. After Mio, we go to Bodhidharma.
She looks pretty damaged. So Bodhi's just like, man, I don't know, man. I think we just take care of her, and then that dragon thing, and then we're done. So he just does that.
And the guiding bolt will blast her, dealing
Oh,
12
yeah.
radiant damage and granting advantage to the next attack roll.
Well, 12 didn't seem. I didn't do very much. All right. I guess. Oh, my blurb.
Yes, sir.
Gotta do that too. Don't want to forget that. Blurb.
Blurp of Doom will deal 10 damage because I cannot shield.
All right, and then I guess he'll come in here. Now that we're no longer. Oh, I don't want to be over by Brommy. I'll be over here.
Leave her alone.
No, I don't want to be by anyone so that we're not like a big target.
No, I
wasn't
get it.
Brommy.
I completely get it. I
Sure.
completely get it.
That'll be the end of my.
Okay.
You got burned by Bodhi of all people.
Sludge Fenbottom over there is going to go ahead and take his quarterstaff and whack Charles for 5 damage.
Sludge man, come on.
Yep, well, he does it a second time,
Oh,
killing
good, okay.
Charles.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Excuse me. All right, Sludge.
We weren't that invested in Charles, right? We can bring him back if we want. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
we
we
took Robbie.
We got just. Yeah, we got time.
All right, and then Sludge, Sludge is going to go ahead and move up to Pale Bloom. We go to Pale Bloom's turn. And she's going to look at Sludge, and she's going to strike at him with the katana
Oh, jeez.
3 times. 1, 2, 3. It will hit, dealing 12 plus 8, so 20 damage to Sludge Fenbottom as he got a little too cocky. His coat has new slashes in it.
She has disadvantage. Did she hit every time?
15 hit, 16 hit, yes.
Oh,
11
okay.
did not
All
hit.
right. Okay.
Sludge isn't
Cool.
wearing any armor at all.
Oh my
Oh,
God, Callie.
He's got a cool jacket.
Really?
But that's it.
His cool jacket, but no armor.
Right.
All right. Cool.
Calatrix.
Alright, let me go on in here for a second. And then zoom in so I can see some stuff. And if I get here, yep. But let me try to cast Blindness Deafness on Pale Bloom.
Okay.
Jesus.
You gonna make her blind, I assume?
I mean, it would be funny if she was also deaf and mute, but we're gonna go for blind, yeah.
Alright, so her
my
Constitution
gosh.
saving throws at 20.
Terrible. The DC was 14.
Alright, so she's not blind.
Fair enough.
Damn.
Cool. So after Calatrix, we go to Tosit. And Tosit's going to throw those daggers again. And we're going to do
She's
this
so cool.
steady aim. Whack. Dealing a critical strike. Followed
Oh my
by
God.
a miss. So the critical strike there is going to be 15 plus 18, so 33. Yeah, 33. 33 plus 11 would be 44 damage to Pale Bloom. Alright. That is her turn. And we go to Galio.
All right, he'll move up over the furniture to be able to use his whip.
Okay. If you're moving up over the furniture, are you just vaulting over it?
Yes.
Can I get an acrobatics check from DC 10?
He's an anime
Or
protagonist.
athletics, or athletics, your choice.
Perfect.
You should be doing
fine.
performance, I think.
Not stylish, but he did it.
Good, you got that.
Okay,
Okay.
the whip.
Okay.
He's so cool.
He's so
Have
cool.
you seen those guys that are
He's
so tall they can
cool.
just step over a sofa? Like they
Yes.
just walk
Yeah.
over it, and you're just like,
We can just Riker it and no problem.
Yes, exactly.
I resemble these remarks. So with the 19, you do hit.
Oops, wrong damage.
Oh, yep, that's the rapier. But you will deal 8 slashing damage to her. Because you guys are so dang close. She has 22 health.
Ooh.
And then a hit.
No!
Oh my
Ah,
god. Holy
The
moly.
critical strike with the whip is going to base damage here, deal 11 plus 1, so 12. Leaving her with 10 health.
And then I'll action surge.
Oh my god.
The action
Oh,
surge comes
Calbo.
in, 2 more attacks to deal 10 damage, sir.
Ooh, I missed.
Oh no! A 13
no.
You
does
have
miss.
advantage. You have advantage.
That
you
is
have
with advantage.
Oh, then never mind.
Yep.
Yeah. The 18 does hit, yes, because she doesn't have shield up right now. You
Okay.
deal 10 damage, you dealt 10
Oh.
damage.
exactly.
And you
Wow.
will
Precision.
kill Pale Bloom. And we can
And we
exit
are-
initiative.
Still undetected
Oh my
in
gosh.
the house because all of this happened in silence.
No one in the house knows that you guys are even here.
Option 1, we grab the bodies and we evacuate. Option 2, we go hunting for a dragon.
We still need to. I mean, the dragon, man. Like we just go. Bodhi goes over here. He goes. We just go down this hall and open a door, man.
No, no,
and
no,
the
no,
dra-
don't open that. Oh my gosh, don't open that. Come here.
No, man.
Don't,
We just.
please.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I
thank you.
drop
No one
concent-
believes you when you say it like that.
Can you just
I
come
dropped-
over here?
No,
just
man.
for a
I'm
minute?
staying right. I drop
I'm not gonna.
concentration on Integral,
Okay.
Okay?
Oh my god.
and I'm like, Gallia, man. Maybe you pick up that sword right there.
He
That,
can't
like
hear
that's
you.
like. Oh yeah. can't. Yeah, because. And I
There
kind of
for
just.
sure is coming in.
Then Brahmi goes in.
Do we remember if the sword was if we can just touch the sword? What was refresh my memory.
It was sentient, from what I remember.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
But I think Altair was, or was it you, Bodhi, who was talking to it?
Odie was.
I think it was Altair. Was Bodhi?
Yeah, it was Bodhi.
I think it
It
was
was
Altair.
Oh
Bodhi?
yeah. Oh yeah, no Bodhi. Yeah, Bodhi like made friends with it. That's right.
Brahmi will wave at Bodhi to come over to get
Can we bring
the sword.
Altair in too, Eric?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Not Bodhi just waves at Brahmi to like bring the sword to him.
Okay.
Come on, man.
fine. All right. She picks it up and she takes it over to. You
All right.
determined to stand right here.
And we will pick that up next week because I do not have time to get through the conversation between Bodhi
Got it.
and the sword. And then you
And
guys,
And then
I
and then
love
when
our
he
allies.
comes over, when she's old, I'm like, man, maybe you should start. I'll do the sword, but man, like you could talk to Pale Bloom using your special like gym or your thing, man. When you talk to
Yeah,
dead
of
people.
course. Yeah.
What's that thing called? Like the Haley Joel Osment or whatever? Like what is that
Nailed
thing?
it. That's exactly it.
It's like you can speak to dead people. Like I don't
I
even know,
can
man.
talk to dead people.
Yeah. Okay.
oh,
All right.
cool. All right.
So
well, that's
this is
fun.
good. This will be great because Cinnamon Girl's gonna come walking in. We already have Pale Bloom killed, and we're like, oh, don't worry. Started without you.
Brahmi is going to.
I can't believe it took you so long to get here.
Brahmi is going to send to Cinnamon that Pale Bloom has been taken care of,
Okay.
but not
Thank
yet
you.
the Hydra.
Okay.
3rd level spell.
Charles has also passed.
That's too many
But-
words. I think that's too many words. I
I
think you
think
should
that's
say.
too many words. I think you're right.
I think you should say Charles is no longer in charge. Like that's how you should put that.
Is that what I should say?
Much more succinct than Charles
She'll,
is dead.
she'll relay the situation in the best way she can, but still in a Brahmi way.
Okay.
A little wordy, but the spirit's there.
Awesome. Cool. Then what we will do is we will come back next week and figure out what happens next.